texting you?
Who's texting?
Who texts Matt Suter? I guess I'm the only one. Yeah! In the background, somebody. Oh man, I gotta shamelessly promote our shows on this episode.
Why?
What was that for the one show for Sonder?
Oh, I don't care. I'm
There's
not in a band.
Fuck your other band.
Who cares? Which ones?
Is it the one I'm in?
I
Because
didn't
if
think
it's
so.
not, I'm cutting your mic.
That's right.
Well, like, I guess I can put it on. I guess I can put it on here. Well, no, I'd rather just. I'll make a mention of it, and I'll instruct like Sean, for instance, to reach out to me and, just say hey, if he wants to come.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if he'd like to come and see us, because I want to let the Thunderfist guys, some of the Thunderfist guys know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it up on I'll put the flyer up on my Facebook and see if I get any bites though. But I would like to just kind of mention it.
Well,
just in case. Since it's kind of locally. Last time we played, the first time we ever played was in Philly.
Right.
That was our only time with Kyle.
It's certainly more local than that.
Oh God, yeah.
These goddamn bands. I got to replace these things. Okay.
That'll
work. Yours is fine.
You got a problem with that?
I
Any
think
band
this
that's
is the
not
old-
you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. all these goddamn band problems.
It's fucking
Everywhere. Even
bands.
my bands have problems going on here. Yeah, it's left and right.
Our band is in desperate need of more practices.
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh my God. Speaking of bands with issues, I guess Les is doing okay. I saw an update. I saw a video of him, and I saw him.
He's up
an
and
update.
moving around, and
He's not. He didn't bite the dust. If he's doing that now, I'd say he's like generally out of the woods.
there we go.
I'm not saying it's not. It's impossible
Yeah.
for something else to happen, but
Yeah.
that is a really good sign. If he didn't eat it right when he got that heart attack,
Yeah.
and he went through that open heart
It's
surgery,
the Widowmaker, man.
he's gonna be all right. He's like Kevin Smith.
gonna get it through.
But way worse because Kevin Smith, I don't think. Did he get surgery? He did get surgery.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
it
he
was
had the
open
same
heart
thing.
surgery.
I
Did he?
don't think he had
was
open heart.
laparoscopic.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Ace is here. He says he's here for this good Kentucky news.
Let me
Give the
tell you
people what
something.
they want.
All I want to hear about is what's going on in Kentucky.
That's all we need.
Because for one,
I didn't want this.
I love it because one, Ace is there.
That's right.
And I know that
Hold down the fort.
inevitably, based on the butterfly effect,
Right?
and dominoes, just cause and effect,
Falling as
causality.
they do. Yeah.
It's going to affect Ace one way or the other. Whether that means
It's a
that
ripple.
he's going to wait at the stoplight a little longer that day, or that he's going to pick turkey instead of ham for a sandwich for lunch.
See,
One way or
gotta
the
give him a heads
other,
up.
it's happening, and he needs to know how it's affecting
We
him.
can't leave
We're like
Ace in the dark.
We're like chaos forecasters.
That's right. That's right.
That's what we are.
God, I hope we get that job when the singularity happens.
I hope that we get like funneled into the singularity as chaos forecasters. Do you imagine it being done with like AI generated with our shitty, silly faces?
I
and
love
voices?
it. I love it.
God, if this is an AI simulation, in the
I
future,
tried one of those fucking AI art things today.
they're terrible.
They're
aren't they?
horrible.
Because I've seen people post the abortions that they had through it.
I
The
told
ones
them,
that were just god awful.
I said, put Rob Halford and Lemmy as Greek gods on Mount Olympus.
Do you talk it? Do you just write to it like DOS?
Yeah,
Are you like,
yeah.
Like
you just put like a
that
sentence
old
there.
War Games. Remember that with Matthew
Yeah,
Broderick, where
yeah.
he's like, clear my record from crashing into those people
That's
and
right.
killing them on the highway.
Delete the records.
Delete my records. And they're like, let's play thermonuclear war
It's
because
like-
we'll never get everyone to forget about
Right,
it.
that's
So
right.
we're just gonna launch all of our
Somebody's
nukes
gonna remember.
simultaneously, and if there's no one left to remember, you win.
Matthew Broderick, are you prepared to sacrifice all electronics?
The final solution, Matthew Broderick, starring Matthew Broderick. I think he imposed his own sense of like eternal punishment in hell because he married Sarah Jessica Parker,
Woo.
and she looks like a foot.
Woo.
One that is in desperate need of a pedicure.
I didn't want this.
I think there's probably some self-loathing going on there. But anyways,
it's got to be.
you said that you tried the AI art.
I tried it. It looks terrible. I tried. I said put Lemmy and Rob Halford as Greek gods on Mount Olympus.
Mhm.
They didn't use any pictures of Rob Halford or Lemmy. It's just weird 35-year-olds with facial hair with what morphed melted faces.
I would venture to say that would pass the Turing test, because every time I watch like videos from TikTok or whatever,
yeah.
I think that's what normal people would do if you gave them that task. So
Well, but you got Google. Just use Google.
it's more human than human, Matt. It's like
see,
it's got the Blade
I
Runner
forgot.
branding on it.
I forgot.
Right now, it's Rutger Hauer, And-
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
It's Rob Zombie. And he's like, live through the 4 years that I'm supposed to be alive and slam in the back of my Tannhauser gate. Tears in the rain.
It's
I
nonstop.
don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck Rob Zombie would be doing in Blade Runner, but I can tell you
Sure.
it wouldn't be good. If oh my god, I don't even want to will this into. I don't even want to speak this into existence. I don't, and I hope
It's already part of
it's-
AI future.
It's closely guarded. I hope with Ridley Scott, but I don't want Rob Zombie ever touching Blade Runner
No, well,
because I'm not a big fan of the Rob Zombification of films.
it really is a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's just
he's like
it's not even fun though.
Rob Zombie is to movies,
Yeah.
as AI art is to a human eye.
Right, exactly right.
It just wrecks it all.
It's like, yeah, I guess this still qualifies, but
Mhm.
I'm not liking it.
It's like ordering a bowl of chowder
Yeah.
from a restaurant and getting a bowl of vomit.
That's right.
I mean, at one point it might have been chowder,
I mean,
and it's soupy.
as I didn't specify at what point in the digestive, order.
It's got like a monkey's paw effect.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't specify exactly what you want,
It's like
out of the contract.
Wishmaster 1 and
It's-
2.
Yeah, it's like making a deal with the devil at the crossroads.
Didn't we meet that guy? Wasn't that guy one of the Monster Cons,
Wishmaster?
the Wishmaster guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Thought he was.
I don't know if we met him, but I didn't go speak to him at
Yeah.
all. But yeah, he was there.
I
I think.
think he was there at one point.
Man, how great is it that we're going to get an April MonsterCon?
Oh man, I'm so excited to be.
I'm going to spend so much more of my money in the year.
It's okay.
Well, it depends on who they get.
I just started 2 new jobs this year, and both
Really?
of them are just to fund my MonsterCon, just so I can buy out the
Oh.
Vinegar Syndrome. Of course.
Yep.
I mean, I'm ready. I'm
Gotta
ready. They gotta
Feed the
feed.
addiction.
Gotta feed the beast.
That's right. Gotta get that monkey off
The
your
best
back.
part is I buy all these Vinegar Syndrome movies. I don't even watch them. I just rip them and put them on the Plex server
There's no way at the rate.
and then beg other people to watch them. Please
This is
watch
what Matt
my
does.
things.
Now that the Plex, which by the way, you 100%, you did like a U2 with Bono on Spotify.
Right.
Like you just gave me Plex. I was away for like a weekend. Matt was
Right.
watching my house.
Yeah.
Come back, I got Plex. He's
There
like,
you
I
go.
set y'all up with Plex.
That's right.
There's no
It's all there.
excuses.
That's right.
And then now he just texts me randomly. It's on the Plex.
It's all on
and
the
it's,
Plex.
it's like either some piece of shit movie or something that you never knew
Steven
existed.
Seagal Lawman
Oh.
season 2.
Oh my god!
Yes. What a get that was.
Right before where he has to step down under weird
Oh
circumstances.
my God. And that's what happened too.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
No, it's great. I love it. I love
Man.
watching that show because it is so blatant. The overdubbing that takes place on
Mhm.
every single episode. I guarantee you, Steven Seagal spent more time in a vocal booth than he did in a police car,
Yeah.
overdubbing
Exactly.
all the shit that you got to watch out. Like there's something happening in the scene, and so the camera will zoom in and use like a weird like shadow effect on the thing to be like Steven Seagal knew the dead gun was there right away.
Yeah, it's a little speech comes up, and then man, you had this on when we were like after band practice.
Oh
I
yeah,
think,
yeah, yeah.
And there was the scene of that same thing happened,
Mhm.
and he's like, "You can't. What are you hiding?" And the camera pans down to this guy's shoe. This
Right.
got blurred face guy.
Right.
His shoe. There is like a half a pound of weed sticking out of his shoe with like 4 or 5 loose $1 bills. It was. The only way I would believe that it got there was that if Steven Seagal himself planted it.
And
And
he didn't because he had a hoagie in each hand.
Exactly. He was Scooby Doo and eating like
Shredded lettuce everywhere like a wood chipper.
like I would only believe it if you had told me that he planted it on there because he was black.
It's
That's
so
the only way I could have believed it got there in
it's
that
so
manner.
good. And he talks with this like
He's got this
twingy accent.
Creole like
Oh
Cajun
my
thing
God,
going
like,
on.
what are you
'Cause
doing?
it's in Louisiana
Yeah.
somewhere because it's a parish.
Yeah,
right?
of
They're
course.
called parishes
Right.
out there
Mhm.
because they're all overly religious and shit. But yeah,
God
he works
bless.
for like He works for like some sheriff. He's like a volunteer sheriff. He's like
Yeah.
what
But
he-
he's kept it out of the limelight until now.
He's Dwight Schrute from The Office.
That's right.
Volunteer sheriff's deputy or whatever.
Yeah, assistant too.
It's the most fucking. I got to tell you, and each year he gets fatter.
Oh my
his
God.
hairline, his widow's peak gets sharper, like Dracula. Almost,
Yes.
and his hair gets darker.
Yeah.
I don't understand
He
how.
pencils it in. That's why.
He must. It's perfect. He's got a stencil, I think. He just
Yeah.
sticks on his forehead and he just colors it in.
It has a hole for his nose, and that way he knows where his hairline's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's got painter's tape and shit. And just slaps it on there, puts a roller on it.
Yep.
Boom! It's ready to
Perfect.
go, baby.
It's ready every
He's out there,
time.
he's talking about how Putin is like not such a bad guy.
Yeah,
and
he's fine.
he's all right. You just gotta know how to deal with him. He didn't want to fuck with me.
That's right. That's right. All you got to do is wave your hands around. There you go.
Watch me take apart this gun.
Now, if you do this, it'll kill a man, and if you do this, it'll just knock him out. Whack!
Oh my god! Every time I see videos of him, they're still circulating. I guess
course.
he's still out there doing stuff.
Yeah, he is.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
He is the most up his own ass motherfucking like
I mean, all you got to do is read about his life,
yeah.
any of it.
Mm.
There's
Any
no
of it.
there's no
Just pick a
good
chapter.
parts.
Just flip through it, open up to a page.
Everything is bad. Some of them are like war crime level. Others
Ugh.
violate the Geneva Convention.
Oh no!
There's all kinds of things.
Oh, my.
And I wouldn't be surprised if one day we see Steven Seagal getting led away in handcuffs
By his former partner.
by his former partners.
In
Exactly
Louisiana.
right. That
I don't
guy.
know. Does he live down there or?
He probably
right
did
now,
at one point.
He lives out of the country. I think. I don't think he's
Well,
even
he
around. here.
has
But
to get
he-
beyond extradition.
He had to leave on some very weird, under some weird circumstances
Yeah.
where he was accused for with sexual assault and sex trafficking and stuff like that. Speaking of which,
what I'm saying.
there's my one friend from work sends me this video like a few months back, and it's this guy Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Okay, have you heard of this guy? He's a former UFC guy.
I've heard this name,
He's
but
like a
I don't know who this
kickboxer.
person is.
He's like a kickboxer,
Mhm.
and he's this kind of how do I describe this asshole? He's right off the bat, you can tell if you have a certain sense of like what an asshole is.
Mhm.
He's like a real dickhead. He's a cocky, arrogant dick
Mhm.
who's he's anti, he thinks that toxic masculinity is all like some kind of made up joke thing,
Okay.
and he thinks that just imposing your will in life is and being a little bit more crude. He's like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
For people who like Jordan Peterson, if that makes some sense.
Oh yeah,
Does
hell,
that make any sense?
that's quite a description right there.
He's like somewhere between on the scale of Joe Rogan, Donald Trump, Jordan Peterson. He's somewhere in the middle of that.
Right.
He's a Venn diagram of these things because he's bald. He's a tough guy, man, who's all about the experience of in your body and working hard, discipline, and not taking anybody's shit and sticking up for what you believe in.
Okay.
Except, well, right off the bat, I watched some of these videos and I was like, dude, he just, my friend, I think wants to be a little bit he gets a little kind of off put by the wokeness of people sometimes.
Okay.
Some of that wokeness.
Sure.
But meaning particularly with women, he likes kind of the traditional men women roles.
I see.
I think
see.
that's more what he's
He
about.
enjoys prairie life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So that's cool. No, because he wouldn't be on the prairie. he would be. I don't know what the quarters were, like
Right.
a shack or a pen or whatever. in
Oh,
those
yeah,
days,
one of
but
those.
back in those days. But which is why it's funny to me that he's such a nice guy, but he has got those kind of weird viewpoints. So I told him, I was like, just from this other perspective, I think he's being a little bit. He's missing the point that there are some very systemic problems
Right.
going on. Anyways, this Andrew Tate guy is he's been found to be sex trafficking, girls, women and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was like, I saw this headline and I was like, that guy's not a good guy right there.
there you go.
But the scary part is that he's out there giving advice to people who agree with him. This is what bothers me.
So
That's
did
why I'm bringing
Hitler.
it up. That's why, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Guy's scary.
Yeah. I mean,
Cult of personality.
you don't have to be good for people to listen to you.
That's the fucking truth.
Yeah. Well.
Anyways, God, I harped on that for 2 hours.
Yeah.
The fuck was that? God, that's some very riveting news and very
Well, it's
riveting
important.
radio.
It's important to bring people
This
what
is
they
why-
need to know.
This is why we're on a podcast and we're not on some kind of like syndicated radio station. Well, that's all dead now, isn't it? Because Howard Stern is like he's all on what?
On Sirius, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is the age of like no one's listening to regular news, regular radio.
No, it's
right?
it's. I think the only time
all
you
pay
do that
for
is
it.
if you have an old car that you don't somehow have a way of putting a Bluetooth into or whatever, or at least have an aux cable. That's all you need, really.
You got 8-track and just whatever signals are in the air.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And here we are, folks. It's episode 302.
302.
There you go. That's 302 episodes more than
anyone-
Thomas Jefferson ever got to record.
That is true. So take that, you old dead powdered wig
that's right.
motherfucker.
Let's see your real hair, Grandpa.
Yeah, show me
How
what.
about that?
I bet you don't even have hair on
Show me
there.
what you're working with under
Yeah.
there. That's what I want to know. Well, we've made it another year. We tried to die, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have to try again.
Every year at midnight.
yeah.
You know, I wait to kind of turn either back into a pumpkin
I'll
or
tell you,
into maybe a deceased zombie.
I'm just praying for the ghost of Christmas future to come so I can
Oh.
tackle him and take his job, because then I can see everybody doing anything
You can
I
you
want.
Can be the harbinger. Harbinger, is that the word?
Yeah,
Of-
harbinger.
of
yeah.
doom.
Of
To
doom.
everyone.
That's all I
All
want
the
to do.
bad people.
All I want to
Isn't
do
that
is
the
point at
greatest
shit.
thing?
I don't want to talk to
Mhm.
anybody. I've done enough. I've done 302 episodes of that. I just want
That's
to
true.
point now.
Is that what he does consistently across all adaptations?
I believe so.
Okay, I just want to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure.
He's always the imposing one because
Yeah.
the future is the scariest part.
right. Well,
and
yeah,
the
because
tallest.
it's the unknown, and it's
Yeah.
the tallest part of our lives. The future. Uncertainty is really tall.
I just like look up at it all the time. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Serenity now. You know, it's just, well, what's happening? But yeah, it really is.
I'm just waiting for it all to cave in.
It's
collapse.
got to implode eventually.
I got to tell you, it's getting close because
I hope so.
this is the best thing. So Allison and I, we went out to dinner and stuff. Also, by the way, it was pretty dead out there.
Yeah,
Here in
it
York.
was great.
It was awesome. We
Yeah.
ended up staying out for a little bit, watch some musical acts and stuff that
Mhm,
were playing.
mhm.
Ended up coming home, and we're watching like the New Year's Eve. We come home like 10 minutes before the ball drops. Right,
Okay.
I'm like, let's turn on NBC, see what the fuck's going on. It's Miley Cyrus
Yep.
and
Which performance did
Dolly
you catch?
Parton.
Dolly Parton one. Yeah.
no, hold on. I saw a couple of them, but when we turned it on, it was Sia.
yeah.
And it was David Byrne from the Talking Heads.
Yeah.
This was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Sia was singing like, I'm so powerful.
Yeah.
And my joking voice is what David Byrne sounds like.
Right.
He's like, I'm so powerful.
Yeah. Right.
I'm unstoppable today. It was fucking awesome because he was ruining their songs.
That's it.
And he sang with Miley Cyrus too. And he just doesn't have any sense of tempo because he's David Byrne
That's
and
what
he's
you
Talking
want.
Heads guy.
That's what you want.
Which is great for that. I did see him do a David Bowie song. I looked it up later,
Uh-huh.
which actually sounded pretty good.
Well, I
'Cause
was going to
he's
say
been-
that's sort of in that same
consistent
right
with
right.
his
same
tone.
style. Yeah.
But man, that was the best. That was the best New Year's Eve celebration.
There you go.
Because it was practically dead.
Yep.
In Times Square.
Yep.
And David Byrne was up there ruining all these overplayed, horrible pop songs that I just can't stand.
What better way to
It was awesome.
ring out the old year,
Mhm,
bring in the new year?
squeeze it out, and they're all like,
This is a David Byrne new year.
I could see it on their faces. Everyone except Miley Cyrus, who's used to like a bunch of weird awkwardness.
Yeah, she
'cause
doesn't
that's
care.
Her personality.
She's stoned. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she's out of her fucking mind. she was dancing like she was stoned. She had this weird like miming rubbing her butt move that she was
Yeah.
just doing consistently.
Right.
Look like this. If you
That's
see
what
me in the
happened to
camera.
it. Yeah,
That's like that was her whole dance move. And meanwhile, just David Byrne's over there like, everybody's coming to my house, and they're never gonna go back home. And I was like, what are you talking about? Is this a song?
nobody's watching.
What is happening?
Yeah,
It was great. And we're just like kind of drunk, just watching it. Like,
That's it.
fuck.
that's perfect.
That
That's
was-
exactly how you want to spend New Year's.
Yeah, it was great.
Just watching something very questionable.
Wondering
kind of buzz.
how far along are we in this apocalyptic like,
Right.
journey?
When is when is it all going to be over?
Where on the road to hell is this handbasket?
That's right. This is like a Longenberger.
asking.
Like we got to win this in a bingo thing. I need to buy tickets. But yeah, it is. I'll tell you, there were some great New Year's shows going on this
yeah?
year, though. Tenacious D played.
Oh, where was that? What was that on?
I forget where they were playing, but
Oh, you mean like
in,
live or
in
something?
Vegas, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And then Twin Temple did a New Year's thing. Bunch of bands. I remember seeing a bunch of people.
Every time you go to say Twin Temple,
Yeah.
I always like for a millisecond,
Mhm.
whatever that is in between the
Twin and the Temple.
the N of Twin and the
Yeah.
beginning of T.
Yeah.
I keep thinking you're gonna say Twin Towers.
Twin
like
Towers.
the Twin. Wouldn't that be a great band name? The Twin Towers.
But it has to
You'll
be
fall
two
for
really
us.
short guys. Yeah. Who look nothing alike.
your singer is George Bush, and your motif is planes. Always planes.
Buddy wears
How
uniform.
far, Deirdre? I got a question for you. How much of the guilt of your generation will not allow for a band to be called Twin Towers and have a bit of a plane motif?
It's a
I
good.
never said that. You said
And
that.
that's Jesse Ventura is going to get us out of
That's
all
right.
our legal
He's-
trouble.
He does it. It's a
Attorney
Jesse
at law.
Ventura, attorney at law. That's exactly right. He's an Esquire now.
I'm
yeah.
a Ventura capitalist.
I've been around for 34 years in this legal system. And let me tell you, if there's one thing I've learned, it's how to get out of trouble when you're crossing the United States-Mexico border.
I also know how to get into quite a bit of trouble.
Deirdre says the thing we can do it. Not
Deirdre's
too
giving
guilty.
me the okay. All right,
There you
good.
go.
I just found it so interesting when the conversation me and her had about like that her generation's issue with
Right.
with having this over like this shroud of guilt.
Sure.
You know, kind of like this sense of this national trauma that like lingers
Mhm.
in that sense. I was like, I never really thought of it that way.
Yeah.
And this was something that she never experienced herself or her generation never experienced themselves, but it's just known.
Right.
I was like, damn, it's just weird how shit affects people.
It's,
But
it's very strange because I mean we grew up post Vietnam.
that's true.
But
yeah,
I don't know really how much that necessarily affected
it's
our.
all over like representations of media and stuff. So, you know, like we talked about House. Remember I watched this House 1 and 2. And that Vietnam, that just right there is like that was a whole subplot. Was
Yeah.
kind of the main plot was like his guilt over Vietnam
Right.
and what he did there.
Sure.
It's like, but that's so. I mean, when you look at it, it really is a trope almost.
Yeah.
Which I don't really know if the 9/11 thing is a trope in modern media nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like like my dad died in the towers, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
There was that one movie. What the hell was that called? Was this Strange New Wonderful or something like that? Jim
Mhm.
Gaffigan was in it. And
Oh
it was,
no, I think you're talking about. Oh no, oh yeah, okay.
It
I was
was-
getting this confused with talk about Kevin or whatever. Is that John C. Riley?
Uh,
Go on.
That's
Jim
that's a
Gaffigan.
different. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's like 5 people's stories, and they're. I don't remember whether they're talking to a therapist or if you're just kind of following them around the mundane nature of their life. But there's this, as the movie goes on, you start to understand there's something that happened,
Mhm.
and then towards the end you realize it's like they were all affected by 9/11 in some way or something like that.
Oh,
Like they had one guy had his wife died or that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't remember that. But aside from that, I can't think of much. You know, aside from Family Guy and you know,
Yeah, they just go after whatever.
just whatever's happening,
Constantly,
just to
but-
push the envelope.
I don't think 9/11 is. It's not. Maybe I'm just not watching the right media. And
Yeah,
stuff,
we
but
might.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel. It's more just like it's more. So this is also. I'm curious about in the same vein. 9/11 is more of an event that caused air travel to be a little bit more restricted, and
Mhm.
that trickled down into affecting everybody.
sure.
But this COVID, like, I'm wondering if, because I still am not really seeing COVID represented in media and entertainment as much. More or less, it's remarking on it, but
Yeah,
it's still, I think, to be seen. Just like the effects of having COVID.
Juan got it. It's extremely loud and incredibly close. That's exactly right, Juan.
Yes, Juan.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly right.
What did you say it was?
I don't remember what the hell I said.
Enticingly elegant.
Yeah, that's right.
and beautifully pale.
Really great and scary, but also kind of cool.
The Jim
On
Gaffigan
film.
story.
That's right. Yeah. Where is the rest of the buffet? The Jim Gaffigan
Where
story.
has it gone?
That's right.
I can see a trash bag sticking out of your pant leg.
That's right. Where's the gravy boat?
I don't care about the gravy
Some-
inside of it.
Some of this stuff's getting stuck in the neck of this bag. I got to wash it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's true. I can't think of a whole lot of representation of it. I guess part of it is because it was like a global thing.
Oh, the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's still, I mean, it kind of going on.
I don't think-
there's
I don't
been
think we're-
huge.
Terribly through it right
Yeah,
now.
right.
And I also think that there's maybe this need for people to escape
Mhm.
that reality.
Mhm.
And so they don't want to see it represented
Sure.
yet. There's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
be some
yeah.
cooling off period, I think, and then and maybe even researching it. Somebody out there is smarter than me and knows a whole lot more about this, but just the cultural sentiment. I'm curious of how, maybe Vietnam era was a couple years afterwards that people started incorporating that. And, I think that the mental trauma of like COVID is probably going to be expressed or like represented.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it's
Soon.
going to come through like allegorically. I don't know
That's-
that it'll be
yeah.
as directly represented
agree
as a
with
lot of
that.
that stuff. So,
Mhm.
like, I think the zombie stuff sort of carried all that,
Yeah.
just that kind of
Sickness,
thing.
that
Yeah,
fear of sickness.
right. Yeah, because I was thinking about it the other day. It's almost as if, like, when I'm out and around a lot of people, I almost feel like the way I used to when I was a teenager.
Mhm.
Like when I had the social anxiety and I was just like, everybody is a lion and they're going to kill me.
Yeah.
You know, and now I'm constantly looking at everybody being like, are you fucking sick? Are you sick? Because I was worried about that before. Now it's only gotten worse. But eventually that's when I just kind of lay back into my nihilism, just like, well, who fucking cares? What difference does it
I
make?
also feel like a bit of a dinosaur here, trying to gauge the cultural sentiment of this event through media and movies and stuff. I don't think that's the avenue anymore. I think the world moves faster than I'm
It's
used to.
way, yeah.
So like, I think just more like watching TikToks and
Yeah,
seeing
and-
shorts
yeah,
that are super
entertainment or-
fast.
yeah.
Yeah, the like 10-second maximum bite-sized
Yeah.
pieces of information.
Yeah.
That's probably its own culture onto itself that I have no awareness of.
Right.
So
Right.
because now people, there's all this like, oh yeah, I saw some stupid. I was just scrolling through the suggested news articles on Google,
Uh-huh.
and one of them was like, YouTube star dies, and I'm like, that's not a star. This guy was like, who the fuck even knows who this guy is?
Sure.
He probably had like, I don't know, a few million people, but
Mhm.
acting like he's a household global name and reporting on it like it's news. I don't think so, dude.
That's it.
I don't even care about the real celebrities that bite the dust. Okay, I don't give a fuck about
Oh
them.
yeah. Speaking of which, Barbara Walters is dead.
Uh-huh.
The
Goodbye.
old Pope was dead.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot. I didn't
Burn
respond to
in
you.
hell.
I was just running around doing shit that day. But yeah, Matt sent me this picture of him and who else was in the picture?
It was the Pope and Barbara Walters.
Oh, and it was Barbara Walters. Yeah, it said only the good die young.
and like diamonds.
They're like old as fuck up there. Ratzinger, yeah. So, and then me and Allison were talking about it, like,
Yeah.
and was like, don't popes all serve life terms?
He
But-
was the first one in like 300 years or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah, since a pope had resigned, and that was because of scandal,
Mm-hmm.
right? And which is wink, wink. He resigned because of his health, but really it
Mhm.
was because he did the whole little
Just-
ball and cup game.
It sounds a lot like.
with the priests.
Yeah, and one of them ended up as one of our teachers in
That's
school.
exactly right. Yep, for many years, and he was incensed that we made a MySpace page making fun of him. He felt
his alcoholism.
Oh my
He
god!
said he was emotionally molested
Yep.
by us, by children,
Yep, by
by children. Okay, for making a joke MySpace page.
You don't have to be a
about his-
teacher, motherfucker. You work for the church, okay? You could do all kinds of things, not the things you used to do.
We'd like if you
We
stopped
moved
doing that.
you because of that.
You that's why you're not in Montana anymore,
Oh
buddy.
my god!
So apparently we were looking up this. Me and Allison were looking this up.
Yeah.
I guess there was like he was the only person not cleared, but the only person whose allegations were not were investigated
Okay.
and then not substantiated entirely.
Who investigated
It
them?
was private thing. I
Right,
think
that
he
means-
set up an investigation to try to clear his own name
It's like I
on this
checked.
big list.
I checked. I didn't do any of that stuff.
I looked in the mirror. I said, "Would you do this?
Would you do this?
Father Colley?"
That's right.
That's right. You're gonna get name called out
Yeah,
here.
that's it.
Because fuck you.
Yeah, exactly
This
right.
guy, and for there to be an allegation
Yeah.
amidst all quiet,
Yeah.
it's not like it was in the zeitgeist.
No.
Back-
no.
back
Yeah,
in
that's
those
exactly
days,
right. This is way
It
before.
wasn't. It
Yeah.
wasn't. That was
No.
not. I mean, it's not like it was on some. Some kid was joining a bandwagon.
Mhm.
It was motherfucking
Provoked.
Provoked. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was looking
Uh-huh.
for. Shit. He did something.
Yep. He
something
definitely did.
that I am not comfortable with.
That's exactly
it-
right.
Even if his smallest transgression was kissing Brad on the forehead,
Death.
then I call death.
Death. There's only one way to handle this situation. Death.
Don't you love that he brought us all? Should I just like I
Bring
just light up the whole situation so
That's
people
it.
know what we're talking about?
That's right.
Some of the kids in our class that year
Yeah.
made this MySpace page, just going back to fucking MySpace,
Woo.
which just the point being here that MySpace is completely dead now.
Yes,
so what
of
the
course.
fuck was
Yeah.
even was there to get angry about? He was just because he's bipolar. This guy,
Yeah.
this priest. He apparently he had a drinking problem. I guess that
Mhm.
he was like kind of like open about, or
Yeah. He
knew
was.
it known.
He said that he was an alcoholic.
Yeah, he admitted it.
Yeah.
So some people made a MySpace page like lampooning his alcoholism, and
Because
you know.
we used to be able to pick a song
yeah,
that would play as soon as you land on the page, and that was
What
supposed
was
to be
it?
your fun little way. I think it was like everybody in the
Chumbawamba?
club getting tipsy, something
I
like
get
that.
knocked down.
It was something about drinking.
Oh.
I don't remember what song
I mean,
it was. I don't remember, but it was something about
It's-
drinking.
It's practically, it's very innocent in general.
Yes, of
as
course.
far as a joke goes.
Yeah.
It was so stupidly like small that I never even saw it. All I
Right.
know is they called an assembly.
Our whole class.
because they couldn't single out who it
No.
was. They
Brought
pulled
us
the
in-
whole
yep.
class in. We
Brought
all
us
sat
in.
there in the auditorium. This guy proceeded
Lights
to.
were down.
Yep. It
Yep.
was like
it was like we were going for confession.
all confession, baby.
We
It
were
was
all
the-
standing there, and he walked
we were
in
all
like
seeing
he
his
was.
confession.
That's right.
It was the first time that children ever got to see him
That's it.
vulnerable,
That's right.
exposed.
Yeah.
Not that it was the first time children had to see him exposed.
And he
unfortunately.
stood there and he said, "Who did this?" As if somebody's going to be like, "I did it."
Yeah, it was
It
me.
was me.
I-
It was me. What are
I'll
you
tell
going to
you
do,
who-
you big dummy?
If Pat Tucci was still
Oh
with
my
us
God!
at
If
the
he
time,
if he hadn't have left,
he would've
oh my God, he would have been
Still
all
gets
about
some credit
it.
man. But the whole point of this story being that was an insane. It's incredulous to think that this
Yeah.
man who touched children had the fucking balls,
Right.
to actually accuse us
Oh,
of
yeah, of
something
course.
wrong, like
Yeah.
that we did something wrong to him. And fuck that guy.
Exactly right.
Fuck that guy.
Exactly right. He's next. How
He's
about
not-
that?
I hope he's up
I'm
there.
gonna
going up there soon.
start practicing. Ghost of Christmas Future. You're next. All right. How about that?
Ratzinger's waiting for him up there with his
He's
open arms.
waiting.
He's like, I remember moving you.
There you are.
I remember moving you to Pennsylvania to go torture
Good to
more
have
children.
you back, Mike. When his name was Michael.
I
think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Michael Colley.
Maybe.
I don't know. All you got, just check that report. His name
Yeah,
was on
it's
the
on the
list.
report.
He's the only Colley
Yeah,
on
go-
the list.
Yeah, look it up. I'm not making this shit up.
God bless. That's what
God
I say.
bless him. God bless
That's right. That's right. They're going now, and the world's a little bit better. Hell's a little worse.
Isn't it? Isn't it funny? Like,
Maybe heaven's a little bit worse. Wouldn't that be better?
heaven's doing pretty
They wanted to
badly.
go there so bad. Let them go up there and be around all the angels and let them poke at them with their whatever. They got something.
In the afterlife, you get little pokers, little fire pokers.
Everybody gets one of the little cocktail swords.
It's like when you disembark from a cruise and they give you a lei. So you go, cocktail poker for you. Is there a lot of cocktail parties up here? Not at all.
There's an
Not even
angel
close.
with a giant bin, and he's just handing them out.
This is my job for all eternity.
This is it.
Yep.
Oh man,
I looked at God's wife just a little too long.
That's it.
One time.
Man, she's smoking hot.
Oh,
Check
she's
her
so
out.
hot.
Check her out. And then you get out.
Also, I really want company over here. So
It really helped to have somebody on the other side of the pearly gates, because we could split it up at least. I wouldn't have to do this all day. The sun never sets up here either. That's even makes
it's
it
like
even
never heard
worse.
of Sisyphus.
Yeah,
This is my life.
This is my pursuit. Okay, I would die to push a rock up a hill at this point. All right.
I got
Hold on. Did you get a cocktail knife? Gonna be a
I got
sword
so-
fight later.
I got so bored.
That's how we finish after
Sword
church.
fight at 2 p.m. Be there.
We gotta have something to confess. What are we gonna get in trouble up
You
here?
can't die up here. I mean, you can do.
What are they gonna do? Not
What?
let you into heaven?
You ever read a Bible? It's fucking violent in
We're
there.
already in here, you
They love
stupid
that.
asshole. Shut up!
Take this cocktail weenie, you motherfucker.
God damn it. I hate it. Where's that guy with the pigs in the blanket coming back? I'm hungry.
God damn, I'm so hungry. And it's great, but I can only take little bites.
Jesus,
'Cause I got
it's
these
just so
little tiny-
small.
Cocktails.
You're so busy praising God all the time. You don't have enough time to eat these pigs in the blanket.
Wouldn't it just be like constant worship of this being if you're up in
That's
heaven?
what the Bible
Just
says,
genuflecting.
but
It's-
people don't want to talk about that. Everybody's going to get
That
a
sounds
mansion,
boring, doesn't it?
and everybody they know they love is going to be there. They're going to get to ride a
Wouldn't-
white horse.
Wouldn't God fucking hate that anyone's pursuing anything else besides just metaphorically sucking his dick?
Of course,
Because that's basically what he's set up to be, right?
that's his job.
So
Our God's a jealous God.
so everyone should really take a moment to consider that if you don't love the taste of God's dick in your mouth
Mhm.
and you like to do literally anything else,
That's it.
you're probably angering that guy.
And he's coming.
Oh, he just got temper. He's coming. But he's not coming.
He's not.
'Cause
He's
that's the
not.
problem.
And that's why
And therefore, he's coming.
he's back.
He's coming to get you.
He's coming to get you.
And you better swallow that hot
Oh my
cum
God! Let me
when-
tell you what. That's it.
when he
Because
gets here.
there's going to be a whole new universe inside of you at that point.
What if we're just the universe of God's come inside of some other poor
That
soul
is
who's
part
worshiping
of-
him in a heaven?
Roman mythology. Yeah. Let's do some weird news.
This has been theology class with that and that.
That's right. God bless.
Let's get actually weird.
All right, internet people, we got 5. We got Allison's here, Juan is here, and Deirdre's here, and 2 other people. I
Ace-
can do
Ace
math.
just pop in.
Ace just popped in. I
Yeah,
don't know
he'll
if
be
Ace is
back.
still around. Yeah.
He'll be
Oh
back
yeah.
for
Oh
weird
yeah.
News.
And Deirdre says, where was it? It was a really good conversation. That Deirdre's going to write you a paper. And
Yay.
they're all going back and forth about some stuff. Yes, so that's good. It's wonderful.
I really appreciated that Ace gave us a little shout out on his story.
Hell yeah!
Do you know his podcast is actually successful?
Well-
like for real?
You know,
Like, he's got.
whatever that
We
looks
have
like.
no business being in the same like realm as him, like mentioning us.
Why are we even friends? It's all
It's
through.
because we've deceived him enough.
That's exactly right. Oh,
Because
Josh
there's
is
2
here.
Matts, and it's hard to tell.
You can't. Yeah, it's all sort of muddled.
Mhm.
You don't know.
We get double vision.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what
Just
Foreigner
like
was singing
Foreigner.
about.
That's right.
They were singing about that. It's easy to be deceived when there's 2 Matts
When
around.
they have the same name, who knows who you're talking to?
Mhm.
You might as well.
You want a guy who's going to lay at your door?
Might
What do
as
you call
well.
a guy who lays at your door? Waits for you.
So
Matt.
that's exactly right. Just in case you forgot. Just in
Right.
case you forgot.
That's right. Was it last year? No, the year before last. Then 2021.
What?
When did we get Kevin Smith on our? On board.
Was it? I think it was last. Was it beginning? It was either beginning of last year or the end of the year
I
before.
think it might have been February of 2021.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
It's a deal. We'll agree on that one.
Mhm.
That's right. Let it be written. Let it be done. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's.
All right, let's do it.
What?
Can't keep these good people waiting.
These people are waiting for the weird news. You're here for the
Help!
most important thing, but you're gonna have to get through all the other stories first. Oh wait, actually, before we start that,
Oh
let
man,
me,
we got a big one for
let me
you.
get to. Oh, it's gonna be
Coming.
huge.
It's like God.
That's right. It's gonna be coming like God.
God loves it when you.
God loves it when I come.
He's smiling down on me. Good job.
I smiled out on my humble servant.
You're as godly as you'll ever be.
That's right. You remind me of me when I was your age.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter, Matt.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used a wheelchair to hold me to get the fire off me! Ah, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. The human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has partnership.
And now with this week's weird news, here's Matt.
Everybody, so here we go, neighbors and friends. Weird news time. Let me get it up here for the people viewing here. That's kind of, I don't say that every night. So thousands of patients at a British medical clinic received some horrific news just before Christmas
Oh God.
when they were told via text message that they all had aggressive lung cancer.
What a great way to start the year off.
Merry Christmas. You all have aggressive lung cancer. But the message was in Doncaster, England, turned out to be a mistake. Whoops. Sorry about that one.
Oh, sorry, it's not very aggressive actually, but you still have cancer.
So please accept our sincere apologies for the previous text message sent. The clinic sent in a follow-up. This has been sent in error. Our message to you should have read, "We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." I'm sorry, I left the caps lock on, and our keyboards are a lot different. So it says you have aggressive lung cancer.
The means through which you can cross those wires, I would love to see where that.
That's like the glitch saying smoke weed every day from last week.
Yeah, exactly, right? You're like,
It was
come
some
on.
bullshit.
That's-
Yeah.
Somebody's out there fucking some shit up. Or
Somebody's
just
fired is
stirring
what
the
they
pot.
are. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
exactly it.
Is that the actual place, the White Wing Center?
I believe so. Yeah, I believe this is
On
the
wings of
location. That's right.
love.
Yeah, it is. There's Doncaster down in the corner there. Yep. It looks like it's a Google photo too.
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
from
Well,
Google
all these
Maps.
Plates are all
Blurred out. That's
blurred out.
that's what Google does.
Yeah.
They do that. So
Yeah, you ever
that's
see the
it's
Google,
all
Google trucks
it's all
rolling
on
around?
there. But yeah, so so the BBC said it took up to an hour for patients to receive the correction.
This got to be the most.
That's long
that's
enough
the-
for people to jump off a building,
That's- yeah.
to call half
Holy
the
shit.
family.
Pull all their money out of the bank, right?
Very lung
All
cancer.
right, you know what? This is it. It's fine. This is over. I knew this day was coming. I was ready.
That's
Dude,
right.
Look,
Listen,
that's dangerous.
you're a bitch. I'm leaving you and the kids. I'm going to Vegas. All right.
I'm going to spend the last bit of my life
That's right.
having fun. Fuck
That's
all
right.
you.
That ain't a chance. I'm quitting my job.
Actually, just Merry Christmas. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I would maintain.
My message was supposed to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I didn't mean to say fuck you and the kids. The messages. I sent it to the wrong person
My messages
via
were,
my mouth.
yeah, I was from my other wife.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, no, the other wife.
well, so patient Sarah Hargreaves told the broadcasters that she had been waiting for biopsy results when she received the message and felt sick to my teeth and broke down.
Ooh.
She was so sick, she got sick to her teeth.
That's
Her little teeth started throwing up enamel. Yeah, it was quite a sight to behold. It's a Christmas miracle. Patient Chris Reed told the Sun his partner burst into tears after she heard the news, and he called the clinic but couldn't get through, and then went there in person.
have you noticed this? This has been a pretty noticeable, like not noticeable, but consistent change now.
Mhm.
People tend to refer in writing now or in speech
Right.
About partners,
Yeah.
rather than like spouse, like the traditional.
Well, yeah,
format.
because not everybody's married,
Yeah,
so
but it's
a
migrating into the grammar.
it's a broader
now.
term.
I've just
Well,
noticed
yeah.
that. Like I know, I was like, oh, everyone's saying like partner now instead of just like husband, wife. It's making it more binary.
Right.
Just an observation. not a judgment, just an observation. And it's a fucking fact.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's right. Let me expound upon that for you there. Well, so they went from "You've got lung cancer" to "Merry Christmas" in about an hour. He said, "Unbelievable."
It sounds like my family Christmases.
That's
It's
right.
horrifying, like just angry tragedy,
Yeah.
and then it's like, it's fine,
I think
whatever.
whatever.
Well, sorry, that was my mistake.
Well-
Usually, there's no apologies though. It's just like, actually, I meant to say Merry Christmas,
Sorry.
not fuck you. It's your
Yeah,
fault.
I don't know.
dying.
I don't know where my mind was.
Just,
Well,
the Christmas jitters.
yeah, exactly right. Just nervous. I hope you like your gift. I don't know.
I'm
It's
dying.
lung cancer.
you're I got you aggressive lung cancer for Christmas.
Well, patient Vicky Southgate said on Facebook she was shaking and close to tears after she got the message. And patient Carl Chagwin told NPR that he would not be returning to the practice. That kind of thing breaks people down and drives them into despair. He said the clinic
yeah.
apparently
Especially at the holidays,
Yeah,
where the
it's-
people are on the fucking razor's edge, right?
somebody was like drunk. They're making me work this fucking shift right on Christmas Eve. Like, you know what? Fuck them. Wouldn't it be funny if I sent everybody this message? Everybody on this whole
I'm gonna
list
make
here.
them lose
Wait.
all of their funding and
That's
all
it.
their patience.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
People are going to have ambulances go around this hospital.
That's it.
To go to
Here's
a different one.
so here you go. So this is what it said.
From the forwarded letters at CMP.
Yep. Blank has asked for you to do a DS 1500 for the above patient. Diagnosis: aggressive lung cancer.
With metastasis. Thanks.
Thanks. No reply. Not text.
Thanks. Holy fucking
Yep.
shit.
There you go.
Now, I'm sure for a lot of people, this, they were like, oh, it's not lung cancer
Yeah.
because I never even went in for anything
Right.
like that.
Right. Exactly.
So I didn't do, they didn't do a, a diagnostic. This is just a diagnosis.
Yeah.
Which would be out of the blue if like my doctor sent me this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen you in like a year. Come on.
I thought I had an ear infection.
Well, I guess.
Well,
I mean, unfortunately, it didn't end up with me because I've got like a list of things I'm gonna do. Like,
Oh.
if I know this information,
right. What?
all hell's gonna break loose.
That's it.
For
It's,
that last, however long
get ready.
I got.
Get
okay?
ready because it's
got
about to
plans
get
for
wild.
it.
Yeah, exactly right. You
Mhm.
have to. You have to have that stuff all lined up.
Take all my money. I'm just hoping, like, in the end of my life, that someone can tell me that I've got such and such amount of time
Right.
left. I feel like that's like an awesome Christmas gift.
I'd say
For
it is.
someone.
Yeah,
You know?
I would like to know.
Anyways, I'd like to announce that my new job at CMP,
Right. Yeah.
the Wings of Love.
All the wings of love. You got aggressive lung cancer.
Soon enough, you'll be flying high in heaven, sucking God's dick.
That's right.
With the little
Wait,
cocktail weenie guy.
we hope so. We hope that's how it all goes down. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you who didn't.
Sorry, God's partner. Don't look at God's partner
that's
too much.
right. Yeah. For God's sake, yeah. Try and
What's her name?
join
Trudy.
Trudy. That's it. Trudy Lovegood. She was the first porn star back in 1749. Yep.
Back when they had talkies.
That's it. It was all she got carved on a piece of copper.
That was the first
But
pornographic
she
thing
was showing
distributed.
half her thigh, though. Let me tell you what.
Ooh,
What a
salacious.
saucy piece of copper that was. It got tarnished real quick, real quick.
Turned green.
That's right. That's it. All that patina, a nice patina. Well, a woman in Australia got quite a patina. She got a wild
I
surprise.
love this picture.
I know, right? You can't tell whether he's angry or he's smiling.
It's how I feel all the time.
Yeah, that really is. It's an accurate demeanor. A woman in Australia got quite the wild surprise after mixing up her golden retrievers
with a
faux-
golden shower.
plush toy with an actual Tasmanian devil. Whoopsie.
How do you mix that up?
Sometimes
them
you
is-
just make a mistake. You
One of
just
them is
don't
a
realize.
sentient creature that has like blood flowing through it.
Well,
and organs.
if it lies real still, or maybe what I dropped my contacts again. I can't figure out.
Yeah.
So everything's
was
so
soft.
blurry. This is the right color.
Most of the toys fight me when I
That's right. It's
pick 'em up.
sometimes you got to get them a discount when you can, I guess. Well, on Wednesday evening, inside her home in Hobart, Australia, surprise, surprise, on the island state of Tasmania, Kirsten Lynch went to reach for what she thought was her dog's toy when it suddenly raced away.
Oh, God.
Well, that should have been
okay. So
that should have been the first clue.
there was more.
I went to reach for it, and the devil shot underneath the couch.
Oh,
The
God.
Tasmanian devil is the world's largest carnivorous marsupial. It can grow to the size of a large house cat.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty
Ooh.
sizable. Utterly shocked at her
Aw.
discovery, Lynch let out a scream that woke up her family, who rushed to her to see what caused the uproar. Well,
What's wrong?
what's going on here? What the hell? To get rid of her furry intruder,
Is
Lynch's
there another
husband.
devil in here?
It says, "There's a devil in here! Get out of here, devil!" Allison says, like
Husband.
whisper.
Yeah, it's Whisper. We have this joke that every animal I see, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's Whisper.
Yeah. Well, let's see. To get rid of the furry intruder, Lynch's husband carefully escorted the Tasmanian devil, who knowingly flew into a wild rage out of their home using a broom. Meanwhile, Lynch and her children gathered atop the kitchen table. and waited with bated breath as he shooed out the creature. They were concerned that if she or he was concerned or scared, it would bite someone. I got the life frightened out of me, but to be honest, I think the poor thing was more terrified of us.
It was doing just fine. First of all, this is
Doing its job.
Australia, so if you're going to confuse a dog toy for a deadly animal,
Right.
that's the place it's going to happen.
Exactly
probably.
right.
Either there or Florida.
Exactly right. Yeah, there's this.
One of those two places, because you're going to have people that are too comfortable with
you know,
the idea.
you know
of-
how you have that tray underneath of your grill
Yeah.
that you only clean out like once a year,
Yeah,
if that.
maybe once every
That's
10.
Australia
That is
and Florida.
It's like grease
What the
drippings.
fuck is this crunchy, dried up piece of shit in here?
Look at this hellhole that's
Right.
been forgotten.
Is there
about
like a mouse
forever.
living in here when we're not using it in the wintertime or something? Yeah, you don't know what the hell that is,
I
but
feel
yeah.
like that Tasmanian devil was just chilling though, because he was
Yeah,
trying to find
yeah,
a
he was-
safe place
he was
from
fine,
the
yeah.
Australian like hellhole.
He was just hanging out. He's like, oh, there's already a Tasmanian devil here.
Yeah.
This little chew toy.
Yeah, this is me and my family member.
Obviously, it's a safe place for Tasmanian devils to be.
This is our
This is
home,
devil territory.
my new home.
Nope.
Now, if they had approached it a little differently, I bet you they could have been like, "You're our new friend."
It could have had a sitcom.
You know? Yeah, it
It's
could've-
all about content
Yeah.
these days, and they honestly are not looking to double down. Obviously,
Mm-mm.
I mean, you'd think they'd be a little more comfortable with deadly,
The
animals.
Tasmanian devil it's an allegory for COVID.
That's exactly right. See, it's already permeating. It's already permeating the culture.
now,
That's
baby.
right. It's too
in
late.
there.
It's too late. Well, so the young devil did not appear hurt, according to Lynch, as far as how the devil wound up in their home.
The young devil. Now it sounds like they're using like a term of endearment.
Well, because they're in Tasmania, so I guess they don't call it, So,
Yeah, we just call them devils.
That's right. We just call it food here. So the pet owner said that she believes the animal made its way into the house, which is located beside undeveloped bushland, by following the family's new puppy, Gecko.
Oh, so he's
so
trying to make a friend.
there you go. So the devil likely got through the fence behind Gecko and walked in through the door that we leave open for her as she's still potty training. Well, you left the fucking door open. Are you surprised? In fucking Australia, what is wrong with
It's like
you?
an 8-foot scorpion
I
comes
was gonna
walking
say
through.
and it's made of steel. This shit was rejected from the Godzilla
He's got a
movie.
Ford logo on it, but he's not man-made.
It's all organic. All
Sooner or
organic
later,
material.
Sooner or later, nature was going to
This
come up with something.
motherfucker rode an
synthesized.
asteroid into the ocean and climbed ashore on Australia.
He's just full of meteorite
That's
pieces.
that's all it is. Yeah, he survived turbulence, everything. Yeah, it didn't affect him a bit. Well, I'll tell you what isn't going to affect us a bit anymore. Sherlock Holmes, Matt,
Yeah.
is finally free to the American public.
Well, it's about fucking
It
time.
is exactly
All
right.
it took
It's
was for the
about
Pope
time.
to die.
That's we're finally. He was holding on to that Sherlock
He's like,
Holmes. He's like,
I love this
I
classic work of
love
fiction.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
You know what? I can't let him get out into the general public because
He's-
then they'll find out what I
He's
did.
the only one who can figure out the secrets.
They'll finger me as the Hound of Baskerville. Finally,
I don't want this reputation anymore.
that was what they used to call me back in World War II. Hound of Baskerville.
That motherfucker was part of the Hitler Youth.
Yeah,
he was.
dude. Yeah, he was.
He was.
Mhm.
But so the long-running contested copyright dispute over Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's
Uh-huh.
tale of the whip-smart detective, which has even ensnared Enola Holmes, which I think is like a Netflix show or something like
I
that.
thought that was like a cleaning brand.
Well, that too, yeah.
Enola Holmes.
The at-home store. It's all just those double-brimmed hats and pipes.
Little smoking chairs and jackets.
And fat sidekicks. So
Get yourself a Watson over here.
it will finally come to an end as the 1927 copyright expired January 1st.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you go. So along
Hell of
with the short story collection, the Casebook of Sherlock Holmes, books such as Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse, Men Without Women, Ernest Hemingway
Uh-oh.
book, of course,
Oh, boy.
William Faulkner's Mosquitoes,
Oh, God.
and the classic Agatha Christie's The Big Four.
Mm-hmm.
They're all public domain as of January 1st, 2023. So you can look for some new Patreon content. We're going to just be acting out all these movies.
Let's
We're just
do
gonna overdub them all.
audiobooks of them.
yeah, we're just going to overdub them all.
Yeah, and it'll
We'll just take them and
public
put
domain.
them on as our Patreon content.
Well, it's public domain. They can't sue us for that, right? They can't because you can.
They're paying us for the convenience of how to
Yes,
get to the
yesterday
movie.
you paid for
That's
that.
right. It's
Okay.
a piece of cake.
But now it's illegal for us to get you to pay for
Yeah,
it again.
just shut up. What are you
Come
talking
on, it's
about?
just how it's packaged up. That's what you're paying for.
Get
You're
it
paying for the
together.
Matt and Matt packaging.
Exactly
All right.
right.
So what? The contents
We're
are
at the
free.
beginning. We're gonna.
Nobody copyrighted letters in the alphabet. Did
That's
they?
right. We'll do like an
But they're all
Elvira
over books.
Spanguli thing. That's right.
Yeah.
We'll just introduce the movie.
That's right.
That's it. We'll be like what's his face? I
Mystery
keep-
Science Theater 3000,
Robert Wagner.
Joe
Isn't
Bob
that what his
Briggs.
name is? The guy who killed what's her face on the.
Yeah.
Like Robert Wagner on Turner Classic Movies. We'll just be sitting in a chair, just hoping that the police aren't waiting outside the set.
Because you know what? Every day he goes to bed with a calm and clear conscience
Yep.
because Christopher Walken kept his mouth shut.
He kept
That's
his
why he
mouth shut.
talks so weird.
That's why he disappears.
He's always on the
holding it
verge
down.
of telling the truth.
The moment that he decides to sing, like as soon as Robert Wagner dies, Christopher Walken's going to do an interview and he's going to sound like Bobcat Goldthwait because all of these things that he's been holding in are just going to explode out of him.
He speaks like that because of all of the internalized guilt.
That's exactly what it
eating
is.
him away.
He just every time he looks around a room, he just sees blood dripping from the
Like
walls.
The Shining, like just elevators gushing out like a Kool-Aid man's
Oh.
worth of like fluid.
It really is. It's all over the place. Well, once a work is entered the public domain, it can be legally shared, performed, reused, repurposed, or sampled without permission or cost.
We do that anyway.
There you
so
go.
guess what?
That's right.
Public domain or not,
That's right.
prepare to get stolen. Yeah. You think we paid that guy?
Not a
No,
chance.
not a dime.
That was good. I looked this up because when I heard this on SpongeBob originally, I was like, this song is fucking awesome. It doesn't exist. They just made it just for this episode. That bit that we play on the show all the time here,
Mhm.
that's all that exists of
That's
that
all there
song.
is.
Yeah. There's a little quiet part at the beginning, but it's not.
Except for the guy
as
who wrote
dramatic. Yes. He was in a hair metal band, though, from what I remember looking up. I've researched
Yeah.
it at one point.
He's
but
legit.
doesn't matter.
He's authentic.
Yeah.
Just like the new Sherlock Holmes complete works.
There you go. We've got it all. Well, for the vast majority, probably 99% of the works from 1927, no copyright holder financially benefited from the continued copyright anyway, but they still remained off limits for no good reason. Jeremy Jenkins, director of Duke Center for Study of Public Domain, wrote in a blog post heralding Public Domain Day 2023. So I guess this is a celebrated holiday for people who like to use other people's shit.
Yeah, people who like
I
to
guess.
but they're without the trappings of conscience. Right.
Yeah,
So
well, that's what's one. Yeah. Well, in 1927, the silent film era's end happened with the release of the first talkie film with dialogue in it. That was The Jazz Singer.
the first word, the spoken on film.
Fuck. I hope so.
Oh.
The historic first feature-length film with synchronized dialogue was notorious for Al Jolson's blackface performance.
Uh-oh.
That held up through the whole
all of history.
all of history. That's right. Yeah, for the 75 years, it was fine.
It aged greatly.
It was great. So, in addition to the directed film, there was movies like Wings, directed by William Wellman.
On the wings of love.
That's right. Back to the hospital. You also have lung cancer. So
That's a terrible shame because my singing voice has never been stronger.
That's right. Well, and the outstanding production winner of the very first Oscars was the science fiction classic Metropolis.
Yeah,
which is highly referenced here in the
Yep.
artwork behind us.
That's exactly
There
right.
you go. So we've got that. Well, folks,
That's kind of good. That's some actual useful news.
there
we're-
you go.
we're
Well,
reporting
I
on.
figured
We're just turning a new leaf now.
well, don't talk about turning anything too much, okay? Because here we are. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for all year. The 2022 Orpus Report. I reused Robert De Niro
Last
picture.
week's photos.
I was going.
It's the best use of that photo ever.
I was going back through and deleting the old news from last week, and I was like, I'm keeping this.
Oh, De Niro, I hope he's public domain. Oh, fuck. I'll tell you what, his ass is public domain
You know it.
today.
You know it. You know it. Oh, my God.
We're all about to find out what's up there.
Oh, get ready.
Woo.
Well,
don't make a face like that without there being a
that's
little bit of an intrusion going on in your
This is very, very true.
in your flesh.
Well, now that you know all the stuff you can take this year, let's finally get to what you've all been waiting for. That's right, the list of things we tried to take last year and couldn't get back out again. The 2022 Orifice Report, everybody. If you've ever put anything inside yourself and got it out again without needing medical attention, congratulations. Things went way better for you than they did for so many other of these poor souls. This is a tribute to American ingenuity, American perseverance, and above all else, American recklessness. It's what we do best. I wish I had the national anthem on here. Wait a minute, I do.
Yeah, come on down and find out who's the next contestant on. Put this up your ass and hope it comes out. Today we have Jim from Sarasota, Florida. He likes sticking weird Legos in his nose, possibly a cucumber in his butt, and there may be a couple nipples in his ear from 1974.
Well, all the descriptions are verbatim from the medical reports, and as always, remember, flared base is your best friend, folks. Okay,
If there's any advice you could take from us, please
then we might as well get that on
flare
flag
the base. I mean,
and fly it
and you could
everywhere
use,
we go.
You know,
A washer.
universally across all orifices.
Yeah.
The
Flared
flared
base.
base is good.
It's the life preserver of objects that you put in your body. Yeah.
Have your fun. It's fine.
Swim. If you can swim, that's great. But if you pass out, maybe you get sucked into a void, by involuntary muscles. You need that life preserver.
What's important for everyone to realize is that if you don't end up on the Orifice Report each year, you can rest easy knowing you've done pretty well
Exactly.
for yourself.
Exactly.
No matter what turmoil's going on in your life, you weren't these people.
You made it. Well, as always, everybody, objects are sorted by Orifice, working south.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. First off,
Oh my god! Oh
ear.
my god! Oh, where'd you get this picture?
Well, I don't know. I don't remember.
It's not the medical picture. Holy shit!
So first up, a BB shot from a distance.
Ooh,
That's
a hell of a shot.
that's a hell of a catch.
Yeah,
trying
was
to kill
that Robin
somebody.
Hood over there?
I guess. Next was seen for an earache, but found to be positive for cocaine.
Was you sure it wasn't that Wings hospital?
On the wings of love. Insect.
Oh no,
That's got to be a rough removal there.
That's a nightmare scenario for me.
Because you got to either
In your
kill it.
sleep.
You either got to kill it while it's in there,
Mhm.
right? And in which case you're going to hear that crunch and squish real close, or it's going to be grabbing at the ear.
Yeah, and then
while
clawing
it tries
away.
to get out.
Like what they
Oh,
do when they
man.
put like a bunch of hungry rats in a bucket over your stomach
That's it.
and have them just eat their way
that's
out.
exactly right.
Yep.
It's like trying to put a cat in a cat carrier.
Woo, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
It's like Whisper.
Charger. I guess they're
Charger?
I guess not a Dodge Charger. I don't think. Probably for a computer or phone. A computer stylus.
Oh no.
Okay.
Probably had an itch or something.
I guess must be. Yeah. Cufflink. Quote, tried using a knife to cut it out, but was unsuccessful. Gotta
my
cut
God.
around the meat.
Around the meat.
Around
Oh, my
the ear.
God.
Woo.
Holy shit.
Wet tissues in both ears.
Oh no.
I don't ever want to hear again.
Christmas carolers
That's right.
came to the door.
Can't sing through this. There you go.
Try that.
Monkey noodle. I don't even know what that means. Does that mean like a dick from a monkey? But it's like trying to be cute about it. I don't know.
have no
I
clue,
don't know.
man. Is it like a edible thing? I don't know.
The next one's great. 2 earbuds in the same ear canal.
Oh my god.
What if I put 4 earbuds in?
I want mono.
Yeah, I'm really gonna hear. Yeah, I just want to hear this mono. Yeah,
It's just back it with your trying to control my volume. I'll show you.
just have like 4 earbuds and a pair of headphones over top of them.
No, wait, this might be a stupid question, but if there's two side by side
Mhm,
headphones
mhm.
playing, is it technically louder or are they playing at
Yes.
the same volume?
Well, it would be louder because that's how amplitude works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a dumb question from
Yes.
someone who deals with sound all the time.
Well, you just make it. You don't look at it very much. Yeah.
What I need to be sticking in my body is
yes,
knowledge.
that's
Matt,
right. There
okay?
you go. That's right.
It just won't stay. It's always got a flared bass to it, I think.
to the blood bank.
So plastic owl,
Oh,
I guess.
Mm.
Plastic sword. There you go, trying to get into heaven early.
there we go.
Lollipop. Lollipop.
Wow.
Oh, lolly.
Lollipop.
Thermometer.
Okay.
You know, you got to have a special one for that, I think.
Yeah. But
So
getting it stuck is a whole different level.
this is a rough one. Mistakenly used shoe glue instead of eardrops.
Oh my god,
Yeah, that's
dude!
rough.
What the fuck? How do you mix those tubes up?
Whew, I guess
I guess
he
you can,
also
though.
he also needed to change his contacts.
Ooh.
Lighter fluid. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna set your brain on fire.
Woo. Well, air freshener bead. I'm tired of listening to all your shit. It's, gonna make it smell a little bit better in
All
here.
things I know.
Oh my
They
god.
stink.
Yeah, that's right. My brain's a piece of shit. Piece of ice cream cone.
What?
Just got to get that last drop. Push pin. Phew.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
sounds excruciating.
This is good. Doing a magic trick at school. Put a pencil eraser in the ear and was unable to retrieve it.
That's not.
God damn.
I mean, that's a pretty good
the
magic
trick is you get taken away in an ambulance. How about that? Yeah.
I can summon an
Yeah,
ambulance
right.
at will.
Glow stick.
Oh no.
Battleship game piece.
I feel like these are all children,
It really does seem like children.
but there's no ages.
There aren't ages. Yeah,
that's
they
restricted.
Tell me how old he was.
HIPAA violation, if
Yeah,
you say.
That's right. Candle wax.
Well,
I mean, if you
sounds
drip
like they're
it,
trying to do one of those like home. You ever done like you ever
An
seen
ear
those, like,
candle.
ear candle, yeah.
yeah, but I think that's different than candle wax.
Yeah.
Can-
I think
can-
it's more intentional.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah,
dripping for the sensation rather than for
yeah, because ear
for
candles
purpose.
don't drip.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, plus they have a little cone on them. They'll catch it.
Well, there's
Right.
you normally put a plate or a cone around the base, but there's very minimal wax on it, so it's enough that it evaporates. That's sort of the idea.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Well, fruit fly was buzzing over her headphone, which she put in her ear and felt buzzing. Used hydrogen peroxide to kill the fly, but with persistent burning and discomfort in the ear, was unsure if the fly was still alive.
Oh my god.
That's a
hell of a
little blurb.
report. Yeah.
That's a blurb right there.
That's a life story.
And finally, rock.
A rock. Just regular old
Just rock and
classic
roll.
rock.
You know, just a little bit of classic rock right
You
there
know.
for you. Next up, we've got the nose, everybody. Here we are onto the nose. If it wants to change, here we go. Okay, so
what is it like a lime or a jalapeno?
I think
sticking up
it
there?
might be a pickle. I don't know what
Pickle?
we're dealing with there. It's just a little out of focus
There's
on
there's
purpose,
some
I
pain
guess.
going on there.
That's true. Gum wrapper.
Mm,
Okay.
mm-mm.
A used match. Just
Just light the match.
it really
some of that
stinks.
burning sensation
Really
up
stinks
in there.
up in there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yarn.
Yarn.
Yeah. A candy heart.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, we know this was last
Mm.
February.
You know what?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's right. Tic Tacs.
Oh, Tic Tacs.
Yeah,
Classic.
well, that makes sense.
I feel like that's any of these small
That's it.
orifices.
This is a great story. Says he was smelling a magnet and it went straight up his nostril. What do these magnets smell like?
Is this cocaine?
Oh,
cocaine magnets?
Rice.
Mm.
It's only going to get bigger. Vitamin D. It's good. We needed the specification.
Galen Ross would be very disappointed
What
in
type
that.
of vitamin you got here?
Vitamin D?
Yeah, vitamin D.
That's, you know what? I had this whole conversation with Galen Ross about how
Yep.
vitamin supplements like vitamin D, like taking
Yeah.
too much of that, it's all a scam.
It's all a
It's all
scam.
bullshit.
That's right. You can only get that through your skin.
She's very woke, but
Yeah.
you know, she'd be very disappointed.
She would be very
She'd be
disappointed.
furious.
She would
in fact.
expect it,
yeah,
but
she'd,
still be angry.
she'd punch the nose right.
That's
you know,
that's exactly
knock
right.
it right out of there.
Put a jewel up nose while making a crown. There you go,
Oh,
Your
okay.
Majesty. Somebody
Hold that
knew the Queen was going to die.
Their
And,
hands were full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever's alive and has the most jewels wins. Is the new queen. Okay.
That's how you do it. Popcorn kernel. It's not going to get warm enough in there.
Nope,
No, sorry.
Not warm enough.
Gummy worm. Yeah. Put an LED light in her right nostril in an attempt to prank her brother, but then was unable to get it out.
Uh-oh.
That's what we call street justice.
That's right.
Okay.
It's karma, baby.
It's karma coming right back in your nostril. And nothing worse than getting come in your nostril. Flour.
Like cooking
It's-
flour?
maybe we don't know. It doesn't.
a
No,
flower.
no. It's spelled according to the spelling. It's the kind that grows out of the earth.
Oh, okay.
Orange peel,
Mm-hmm.
fishing lure.
Oh no.
It's heavy. I don't know.
That's- yeah.
It'll fall right out. Glue.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a stick or the liquid or hopefully not the hot kind or the
Oh,
that
that was
crazy
brutal.
glue kind. Piece of a computer mouse.
Oh, maybe
I
like
don't
the
know
little
what piece.
ball,
Maybe
or
it
like,
might have been the dongle. Maybe that's what
Yeah,
I'm
there's
guessing.
not the balls aren't in the mice anymore.
No, they're all
They're
gone. It's
all-
all they're all LED these
they're all
days.
Unix.
Yeah, absolutely. No balls left. A book or a bug. I don't remember, but it's quote a book or a bug. One or the other is definitely
A book
stuck in my nose.
Or a bug. You sure that wasn't like him misspeaking and trying to correct
I
himself?
think the bug is
mid-sentence?
crawling into his brain as he's filling out the report.
Bug.
A bug,
Bug.
book, or bug. Oh my god. Diesel fuel
Ew.
specifically.
That is already extremely stinky.
I know it's a poor choice.
Oh my god.
Cheese is the last
That's
one.
okay. That's
I mean, I've smelled some cheese, but not that strong.
Let
I
me
mean,
tell you-
normally, if you have to smell the cheese that intensely that it can get up your nose,
not
that
good.
means it's not that good to cheese. Yeah,
No.
it's not the kind you're supposed to smell.
Skip the olfactory experience. You
Yeah.
just jump right to the eating experience.
Just
of it, 'cause
enjoy
you're
it.
Gonna
You're
get
close.
the smell
You're
too.
close.
Those are connected.
Just relax a little bit, and it'll go to the right spot.
Yeah.
So
But I
we-
mean, as far as nose obstructions, cheese
Yeah.
is probably one of the least terrible ones.
I guess so.
It's a food.
I mean,
you
it's
know.
true. Yeah, it's not not
It's
not
meant to be-
alive
It's meant
anymore.
to be in there somewhere.
Right in the moving around sense.
It's
I
not
guess
a book.
it's not a book or a bug.
bug.
Let me tell you what. Book or bug. Well, speaking of cheese, we're moving on to the throat.
Oh god. This
Come
is where
on.
it's starting to get a little nastier.
This is where it's going to start getting scary. Okay.
I thought you were gonna I was fully expecting like a picture, like a cut off picture, right where like the nose, like right beyond the nose, it's cut off,
Right.
and then it's just like a mouthful of something.
yeah. I should have done that. That's a good idea. Got that
Whipped
for
it
next
off of
year.
like a porn
Yeah.
video.
I saw Jesse put this video up. Somebody like intercut like porn scenes with people playing instruments.
I saw this.
Oh my god, I was fucking dying. That
And,
was
like,
great.
Just doing other random
It was
stuff.
fantastic.
So good.
It matched up perfectly. Well, so here we go. First one this is in the throat.
In the throat.
Steak knife.
Oh my god! Woo! When that person was
Did
described
you
as
cut that
inhaling,
steak up? Did you cut the steak up?
No.
You need to cut the steak up next time.
I'll cut it up inside. I promise. I'll fix it.
Well, if I just swallow the knife, I watch some people do the cherry stamp thing. So-
My guts will do the work.
that's right. Small flashlight.
I really just want to see my stomach glow.
What's going on? Large flashlight.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Working their way up.
But how did they? This is the most amazing thing to me as
Yeah.
we read these.
Yeah.
How someone got it stuck but didn't die. How they got it stuck but managed to keep breathing. Like how was that?
I'll make sure nobody hit my car.
Oh, so SIM card.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
somebody didn't want the information
That's
getting out.
right. Nobody's getting any reception anymore. Glue
spy.
stick.
Oh, glue
Yeah.
stick.
Here's a quote: Thumbtack was holding curtains up at a window. Patient inhaled deeply near the tack and then coughed, swallowed the thumbtack, confirmed on an x-ray.
I, as much as there's like cover stories, I 100% believe that.
That was a perfect series of events.
I have 100%.
Oh my god.
Wait, there was something inanimate that like something that was not meant to be eaten that I 100% swallowed in the midst of working on it. Oh, it was
the top of your microphone.
it was Halloween time. I did an Ash costume. I had blood on my lips, right? And it had crusted off.
Oh.
I literally, it was like kind of floating.
Right.
And at one point I did a little laugh and it flew off. It got sucked in and I swallowed it. I was like, great. I just swallowed fake blood.
There you go.
I feel like a Hot Topic vampire.
It'll be right at him with all the real blood as it eats away your insides.
Oh, it mixes and congeals.
I'll tell you though, if we had an eye category, I would be every one of the ones on the list. Because if there's something in the air, it will land in my eye.
You are the only sighted person who is a walking advertisement for safety glasses.
I have a whole bin of them and I never use them. Except for when I'm using a table router because that throws dust everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm like sharpening. I do it all the time. I'll be down there sharpening my chisels, and there's like metal shavings flying through there. And once
You
I'm
just
done,
squint.
I'll be walking away. I'll be like, "What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Like, I'm not gonna die from this. The rest of my life will suck. Won't be able to see anything. It's my favorite thing is to look at things. God damn it. Well, next up, bingo chip.
Oh, I guess
Bingo. Dog toy.
I got G for guts.
Yeah, G for guts. That's it. A dog toy.
Sure, it wasn't a Tasmanian
It
devil.
might have been. You don't know.
Alive in there.
A cat toy.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why everybody's like, I guess maybe they're putting them in their mouth and they're trying to take them
Yeah.
away. Like, I'm a dog too. I don't know about a cat, but I guess trying to keep it from them. Stop eating my food. I'm going to eat your food. Quote, an expensive coin from a coin collection from before World War II.
Put that in there. Put all the specific details. Somebody with a coin collection probably would insist upon those arduous amount of details.
Make sure they know it was pre-World War II.
It's really valuable.
That's how you know it was loaded full of lead.
I've literally
We
got
gotta
minutes.
Get this out of here. Insulin needle. That's not where that goes.
No.
I just hate jabbing myself. So, golf pencil.
Oh no.
Probably. I've seen plenty of people hold it in their teeth, and
Yeah, just they hit a little bump on the golf cart.
lost the pencil around the 8th hole, straight down the sarcophagus.
Finished the last 10 and went to the doctor. Because I'm not a bitch.
That's right. Got to finish. I already paid for him. That's right. I just stuffed the scorecard down there. It's probably marked right.
I just got to flex my neck. Hopefully
That's
I
it.
can write a 4 on there.
I gave myself a mulligan on that last one because I had a pencil down my fucking throat. How about that? A stack of staples.
Oh.
Just not a clip of staples, a stack of staples. Why that was anywhere near your mouth, I don't understand.
Like a bounty of them, like a
Right.
like a treasure.
Yeah, just
plunder.
a whole bunch of them. A magic wand.
Oh well,
Not so good at the magic
it
yet.
magically got stuck.
3 cigarettes.
3.
The Amazing Jonathan's
3.
back.
Fuck yeah, he died this past year too.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Somebody had to carry on the record.
Maybe
I
that's
guess.
how he died.
That might have been. Would it be fucked up? Like some of the people on the list are actually dead. We don't know it though. So like, yeah, we're having a good
You're
time.
the only one who knows.
I do. I know.
Oh, fuck.
I know who's dead. Yeah.
Were they really dead?
We'll wait till Miles comes on. We'll make it a game. Who is actually dead from the Orpheus report? Patient quote.
Last wishes, Matt.
Last wish. Yeah. Last wishes. For those of you who don't know, one of the games we played with Miles was called Best Wishes, where we try and guess things on wish.com based on their descriptions. Yes, Last Wishes is a very appropriate. That's very good.
Oh,
Well-
Miles' Best Wishes game is like one of my favorite.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it's
games
fantastic.
to play.
Absolutely. Well, quote, patient says he forgot to take foil off foil wrapped burrito. I just thought it was like a burrito pill. Like it just eat the whole thing.
Patient says
Yeah.
that that.
The patient says this is what
There's
happened.
no way you're chewing on tinfoil for like an entire burrito's worth of food.
Yeah.
Come on.
Have you ever eaten tinfoil before? Like gotten it in your mouth and like
ruins your
chewed
teeth.
it? Right away,
It
you
literally-
taste it. It's like, whoa, what was
Oh my
that?
god, yeah.
And the text, it's terrible.
Disgusting.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, they say like if you were to chew tinfoil, it would
Yeah.
like ruin the enamel of your
Oh,
teeth.
of course it would.
Like
Yeah.
destroy it.
Yeah, it's like super abrasive.
Yeah, it's like
It's literally metal.
it's like be like chewing on a diamond,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, exactly. Next up we have a tea bag.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
God's back.
drinking it. Yeah, God's back. Yeah. It's
Open up. Open up.
Oh.
I'm done now.
That one's so bad.
Yeah. Now go back to church.
Or I'll move a pedophile.
Say my
I'll
name
move a pedophile in your neighborhood.
again.
Hair clip.
I got the expert rat singer up here.
That's
The Pope.
right.
He knows
Trust
exactly
me.
how
He
to put
knows.
it.
He's got
Put 'em.
all the playbook.
Oh my god, a hair clip.
Oh yeah, hair clip. Candy ring pop with the plastic. Just a
Oh,
whole
The
thing.
whole
The
thing.
whole thing went down.
Oh.
Dropped his otter pop onto the floor, which was covered in metal shavings from a drill press, and continued to eat the otter pop. Whatever
What's
the
in the
fuck
otter pop?
otter pop is.
I'm more annoyed by that. Not that he ate metal shavings, but the insistence that any of the people, the audience reading, should know. What
I
an
hope
otter
somebody
pop
knows
is.
what an otter pop
Please,
is. Tell
someone
us.
Let
Tell us what
know.
the fucking otter
Sean,
pop is.
if it's you tomorrow,
Oh
text us.
yeah, let us know what an otter pop is. A video game controller.
What
That
the
is-
fuck?
A Wii maybe.
Maybe a Switch. The Switch.
Switch.
Has, like,
Oh, the
super little
Switch
ones.
end.
But
Yeah,
that's even amazing. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're like
still.
that big.
they're wide. I mean,
Yeah.
they got some.
They fit in your hand.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck?
that's where they're supposed to melt. So next up, laser pointer. Not
Playing with a cat, maybe. Got a little excited.
That's right. Just aspirated it, you know. Yogurt foil.
Oh,
I mean, licking the maybe licking
Yeah.
the lid and
it got stuck on the tongue. And
yeah, that's right. Well, I can't get it off. I have to breathe it in now. Crab shell.
Oh, I've had that before.
yeah, that
Not
happens.
stuck, but I've definitely eaten
Yeah,
some.
it's-
Just in fact, I had crabs on the 30th.
Yeah.
One of the last days of the year.
There you go.
Mhm.
There you go. You got to get it in
You
where
can
you
still
can.
get them.
That's
You can still get them.
they're still out there.
They're still there.
They're still out there. All you
there's
got to
still
do
a
is
few.
find them. That's right. All you got to do is find them.
Then get them stuck in your throat.
That's right. Exactly right. So dried ornamental grass.
Okay. Oh, okay. Dried ornamental grass.
Yes.
Was it like preserved stuff you buy at a craft
I
store?
guess it's something you use. Yeah.
AstroTurf.
Got to be.
Oh, okay.
Dart.
A dart.
No way it's going to hit me. Gingerbread man shaped brooch. What the fuck is a brooch?
It's like an old lady, little like it's like an old lady pin for.
No, that's a brooch.
What? What do you
That's
say?
a brooch.
What's
a brooch is BROACH, I think.
Yeah,
This is BROOCH.
a brooch.
What the fuck is a brooch?
I still think it's a piece of clothing.
Well, whatever it is, this gingerbread man was sucked in. That's all I know.
He was found in his
Yeah,
his
exactly.
natural state.
Right, exactly. Threw 3 coins up into the air and caught them in mouth and swallowed them all. I guess that was all part of the trick.
It's impressive,
I guess.
but it's also not worth the 3 coins
Right.
worth of money because it probably cost him fucking thousands of dollars just to go and see the doctor for it.
A small key to a diary.
Oh,
There you go.
But-
Gulp, gulp. Nobody's ever going to see my dreams. Ah, shit.
That's-
Forgot to lock it.
that's classic. Oh,
It
God.
is.
That one is the only one that I'm like, all right,
I see.
that's a
I see
trope.
what's going on. Well, now we're getting to the wedding tackle, folks. As we say, get ready.
no.
Cross your legs, gents. It's penis time.
Oh my God.
First up, a car key.
A car key?
A car key.
How-
They're only getting bigger. Car keys are only getting bigger.
Oh no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, car key. Next up,
Oh God, I can't.
next up's a wooden spoon with
How?
splinters.
How? How?
Buy a sounding rod, people. Buy one. They're
Oh.
smooth metal cylinders
Okay.
that are meant to be inserted into your urethra. Okay.
Mhm.
Don't use
they're-
these things.
Oh,
Don't use a wooden spoon or
I
a car
can't say
key.
I'm not casting any judgment on anybody. I'm just
Right.
personally I can't say I've ever been like tempted to
I've never had
or
the
had a
impulse.
desire to do it.
No, not
If you
have I.
do, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
do
care.
you.
Yeah.
but make sure that it's just like the flared base. Make sure the appropriate you're using the appropriate
money
tools.
well spent. I mean, come
okay?
on. Well, you buy yourself a car to get to work.
Yeah.
You can afford the right tools for the job here. Come on now.
Exactly.
But
Exactly right.
sometimes you're out of reach of it, and you're just struck with the urge to stick something in your dick.
You're sitting in the car waiting for your wife to get out of the grocery store,
Mhm.
or your partner. Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Right.
And you're just like, God damn it, I need to put something in my dick right now. Maybe you're stirring a nice pot of sauce, making some at home, and you're like,
Well, it's gonna be some great spaghetti sauce.
God, I've been stuffing these little regatta into these things all day long. Just feel like stuffing my regatta a little bit. Wooden spoon, it's right there. A nail. I'm guessing the metal kind and not the one on your finger.
Yeah.
A pencil. We're seeing the same shape going on here.
Yeah, these are fortunately nothing's curved right now.
Quote some beads.
Yeah. Some beads.
Some beads.
Yikes,
Just
man.
some of them.
Oh God. It maybe the God, still I think even if you had like the beads on like a rope like that you tied a knot at the end of and you fed them in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Juan says he hears sensations like when you have to pee really bad, like a full bladder.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that
I mean,
sensation.
I just want to pee when that happens.
Because you know what happens to me? What you call it like when your teeth are floating.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, right.
There's okay, so not everybody knows. I mentioned this to Allison. It's like, yeah, sometimes if you have to pee really bad, your teeth will like hurt or like tingle or whatever. And she's like, "What?
Yeah.
Like you ever experienced that? Like, is that just me?
Never had
But
to
that's
hold it
not
that
just
long.
me because that's never had to
It's
hold it that long.
that's it.
She's like the expert of like
That's it.
bladder control though.
I
She'll
know.
hold it for like 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Like she's
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, and with that in mind, I was like, how have you ever experienced this? But but I've looked it up. It's like a weird sensation that's common. I guess.
All her teeth are dry, doc. She's fine. So next up, buckle up. 7-inch silicone tube. I don't know what the tube was
7 inches
for.
long. I'm wondering how wide that is.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question.
But 7 inches down in there sounds pretty invasive.
Yeah, that's rough. A paper clip.
Oh no.
The metal again.
It's like a rigid edge to it.
Comb teeth. The teeth from a comb, not the comb.
And they got stuck
the
in there.
teeth got stuck. A piece of soap.
Oh god.
Piece
Well,
of soap.
that seems like it's just cleaning it.
That wasn't an accident, though.
They're just cleaning it like a musket.
That's right.
Stuffing that soap down in there.
I'm
Get it nice and clean.
oldest Civil
I
War
like to clean-
veteran, and let me tell you what, I know how to clean my musket
They don't call me
before it
Stonewall
misfires all
Foreskin.
over the nurse that's coming to change my clothes. Not having that happen again. No more war crime for me. Quote, ceiling fan chain in his penis hole, states it's been there since his shower at 9 last night. Just going to take a shower and turn my penis off with this ceiling fan chain.
Oh my god!
Hey
You
now.
like went to bed with it and everything.
Yeah,
I
it's
bet.
like, see what's going on in the morning.
Good night's sleep fix almost
Yeah,
everything.
Whatever. No worries. Screwdriver tip.
No. Don't use the magnetic. Use the full tang.
Get ready. Yeah, use a full tang screwdriver if you're going for it. All right. Inflatable sex toy.
Oh no!
First of all,
I don't think it's meant to be there.
it gets bigger.
You're right. Well, that's probably what they want.
You got it in there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to get bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible idea.
Mm-mm.
USB cord. Batteries were running low. Maybe he's one of those transhuman people. I got rechargeable Bluetooth balls.
Yeah, I'm trans.
That's right.
Transhuman. I'm the Trans Siberian Orchestra.
There's some stupid meme chain on Instagram that I love, and it's got Paulie from fucking Sopranos, and he's basically just misunderstanding like every
I've seen a few
compound
of
word.
these.
I fucking love every one of them because they're so dumb. It's wonderful. The last thing, then we're done with the dick for now. Cell phone charger and a 14-inch cord.
The
The
whole
charger and the cord
I'm just am amazed at like the elasticity of a urethra.
Well, I mean, we're not saying things didn't tear. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Oh.
yeah, so gents, we're all done. Ladies, it's your turn.
Oh.
Now we're
God.
on to the vagina. Okay.
She was like, she looked as shocked about you mentioning it out loud.
She wasn't expecting to be on camera this soon. First up, a coin. All
Okay,
right, you know,
classic.
running
you
out of
know.
room in the purse.
Is this like a vending
Yeah,
machine
where's
or an
the
arcade?
I tried banging on it. My soda never came out. So next, a screw.
Oh no!
I mean, we're getting into some
I mean, that's literal.
some
It's more of a figurative.
questionable territory there. Yes, it's exactly right. Yeah, it's not a literal thing. A quote was holding a pen near her vagina when the cap dislodged and got stuck inside.
Yeah,
Sometimes, you just
that's
get.
typical. Where you're writing right down by the crotch area.
That's right. I do it all the time.
And sometimes things just kind of get.
Yep, it just gets vacuumed right up inside of there. 2 pencil sharpeners, 2 of them.
Send in another one.
Send in the clowns. That's it. Yeah.
Let's just put another one in there, and hopefully it'll unstick itself.
This one's really retro. Butterfly charm. Going right back to
Butterfly
the 90s.
charm. I thought for a second I thought you were going to say a butterfly knife.
A butterfly knife. No, that's next. No.
The pussy's just like flicking and
Yeah,
flopping
that's
it
right.
like all
Oh
over,
my
like,
God, it's amazing. It's dangerous. It got all these little cut marks all over the insides of the thigh from practice.
My vagina just robbed somebody.
Let me tell you what, it wasn't me, officer. It was my pussy. So,
I'm so
that's
good
right.
at this butterfly
my
knife.
God,
I'm
it's
scared of it.
dangerous.
I'm
It's
scared.
dangerous. Fly home, sweet baby. So drinking cup.
Oh,
Okay.
like a solo cup kind of deal,
Yeah, but
like a sippy cup.
how is it stuck?
I mean, it
It's
just goes up.
very
goes up in there
pliable
too
plastic.
far. Oh no! Well, that yeah.
How's
That
it
would
stuck?
just crack and break. Well, maybe that's the problem. It like cracked and it got
could
all
be.
misshapen.
Yeah, but
and
then you could sort of fold it
malformed.
around and then get it. I don't know.
I feel like that. That's just a mystery to me.
It's
It's a. The inner workings of a woman is a mystery to me, Matt. All I know is that God made me in His image, and I got a plug.
That's right.
all I know.
And God damn it,
I got a plug. I'm just, just use it on an outlet.
just
That's
ready.
how That's all I know.
I'm just ready to charge and juice
We
up.
went to Catholic school. I don't know
That's
anything
it.
about
No, they
this.
didn't teach us about any of this stuff.
And I'm too ashamed to look it up on Google.
That's right. Well, that's what the private windows are for. Google, what's going on down there?
Explain this whole thing to me.
Maybe I'll make some AI art while I'm at it.
Google, paint me an AI picture of
Google,
a vagina.
Tell me what's going on down there.
And that's when you get Lemmy
That's
and Rob Halford
as Greek
as Greek
gods.
gods. That's how you have to submit that request.
You got to figure. It's like when somebody switches around all the keys on your keyboard. You got to figure out which one's swapped for which. Next up, a bobby pin. Sometimes
Well, maybe there's some hair that
you
want to
keep the hair in
pushed
place
aside.
is important. Yeah, you just sometimes you got the little Karen going on. You got to get that out of the way. A golf ball, hole in one, I guess.
Oh no!
Quote: flashlight placed in vagina by patient at home, but had no intention of it becoming stuck. Nobody does. Nobody's like, I'm going to stick this in my vagina so it'll be stuck there.
I feel like they just write these descriptions that are said to them, the most ludicrous ones.
I hope so.
Out of like just the audacity of that
I hope
patient.
this is what they're doing. Yeah. Next up, a drumstick. Hopefully, the
Chris!
kind you play with and not the kind that you eat. So, so, love that chicken for pot pies.
A lot.
A lot. Like enough to get stuck in me.
Like I
And
needed
not
it
in the normal
all
places in
ends.
my intestinal tract.
and not on my hips.
That's right.
where it
Thanks
normally sits.
Thanks to all those carbs. A nail polish bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
A camera lens cap.
Oh no! It sounds like the whole lens went up in there.
Ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. So
Ooh.
an
dark in there.
unscented soap bar. At least it's unscented because you don't want to throw off the delicate pH.
That's true.
It's the important thing.
Unscented. That's true.
Perfume soap bar.
All
So,
right, you needed to
right
go.
out the
some
window.
education.
That's it. It's time.
You're coming
We want to see you next year on the list
You're coming to
as
class.
unscented soap bar. Okay.
You're coming to class with me.
We hope you learned the lesson.
We both need
That's
to
right.
understand
we
what's
need to
going on up in
figure-
there.
Soap dispenser.
Oh no!
I mean, sometimes you just want to set up next to the sink, you know?
Just stick it in there, let it be stuck. Just
What
lay
I
down,
hope- what I
lay
hope
down,
is-
spread eagle, and let somebody
That's
pump
right.
their hand,
That's
pump
right.
their hand soap
That's
out.
right. It's all about the convenience. What I think happened, I'm hoping happened, is they were getting at it. They were making out. They're ripping off each other's clothes. They're fucking over the tub or something like that. And he's like, "Let's fuck on the countertop."
Right.
He picks her up and
They-
he slams her down. That's right. They slam them down and they get that fucking soap dispenser. They slam them down real hard.
Oh God, he's on the turnbuckle. Did a power bomb right over top of the sink. Next thing you know, you got a pussy full of soap dispenser.
That's right. There you go. There you go. And the nice thing is you can refill it. So next up, it's finally, ladies, this is the last one for you: a spatula.
So here's my question, though, as we go over these things. When
Right.
the doctor removes the obstruction, do
Right.
they hand it back to you and be like, "You can have this back"?
Right.
Now?
So
Or do
they-
they throw it away?
There's a big museum that they send them to in Washington. It's kept under the White House.
It's got the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.
in
So
there,
yeah,
too.
all each row is a different orifice.
That's what you saw in
in Indiana Jones. Yep, that's exactly right. It's all under the White House.
Mhm.
So there you go. So there's the penis and the vagina. Now let's get back to our last orifice. This one's always the one because it's the one that we all have in common. Everybody.
That's how we all start.
That's all how we start. It's
That's the
just
truth.
one tube. It's one tube. It's like a nice piece of ziti. Okay, so here we are.
I've never been described in my primordial years, or rather time, as something more complimentary. A nice piece of ziti, as my my cluster of cells.
That's right.
is
The
forming
ones
my-
with the ridges on the
asshole.
side, not the smooth ones, because you can never get the
You know,
sauce.
the sauce doesn't
slides
stick to
right
it.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it slides right off your fucking fork too.
Fucking idiots. Smooth ziti.
Mm-mm.
All right, so here we go, folks. Time for the rectum. A plastic toy fish.
Okay,
All right.
a little tame to start with.
Off. That's right.
Plastic toy
That's
fish.
right. That's exactly right. Yep, that's it. Small bird toy.
Okay,
Okay, the small one.
I feel like the small in this category
Yeah.
is kind of unwise because you're
Yeah,
just asking
that's
for it.
exactly right.
you know?
Yeah, you would be better off. I guess they're sizing it up. They're like, I could probably
Yeah,
do
how
that.
much can I fit up there?
Yeah, silver magnet.
A silver
I mean,
one.
It's good that they went with the color. Quote, sent in by wife for possible 16-ounce glass bottle in rectum.
Maybe. That's awfully specific.
There might be one. We had a set of 6. There's 5 here now. He's walking strange.
I looked all over the house, figured there's only one place it could be.
Do you know where the glass went? Do I need to send you to the doctor so he
All
can
I
tell
can-
me where the glass went?
all I can tell you is that I haven't heard a single peep come out of my backside, and I think they're all being saved up.
And every time you sit down, it sounds like somebody's doing dishes. Okay. Something's going on here.
I've been looking for a jar of farts.
Hopefully, that might be the other way around. Though.
Oh,
That's
no.
the thing. Yeah.
Oof.
So in which case you can get together with the girl with the soap dispenser in her
That's-
vagina, and they can really have some
That's
fun.
true. Have some great offspring.
Oh, you know it. Well, next up, a skincare bottle. All right. I mean, the bottles are classic. Hair mousse can.
Okay,
All right.
it's pressurized. Not a good.
This
Not a
is
good
true.
choice.
Yeah, it really ups the suspense.
But
of
it's
not
got
knowing
those.
what's
It's
about.
got those like curved like lids to them.
Right. A piece of a lamp.
A piece of a lamp.
Just a piece.
Piece of a lamp.
A handmade toy made out of metal.
Oh.
I made this myself and I stuck it up my ass.
Oh my god! It's
There
a
you go.
handmade item though. I want it
That's
back.
right. Could
Don't
I have
throw
that
it
back?
away.
There's only one of them. All right. A cube-shaped toy.
Cube shaped.
Allison asks, where's the rest of the lamp? And this is a good question. Because we didn't have it on any of the other orifices.
I better eat the evidence.
That's right. Yeah. Maybe he was able to digest the rest. Yeah. And he's like, I'll put it all back together inside.
When I shit it out.
This is the only piece I couldn't eat. Yeah.
It's like the A-Team's plan.
Only,
it's all going to
only
come
one.
together.
That's right. We'll meet up later on. So next up, a crayon.
A crayon.
Crayon.
That's too small, dude.
Ratchet wrench.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No.
This one is approaching a flared base, so I'm going to give them
A for effort.
an A for effort. I'm going to give them the honorable mention. A T-handled wrench.
Okay.
You use that to get some
Mhm.
torque on things.
They wanna
you know,
get a
so
little
that makes
torque in the
sense. Yeah,
butthole.
right.
Yep.
Says They were in the shower and fell in the shower, and the stopper got stuck up their rectum. It's not how that works either.
What the fuck?
Just it was a million to one shot.
It's when things go up, because in your ass, like I feel like there's very few scenarios where it could easily get, like the guy swallowing a tack, 100% believe it.
Yeah, right.
It could happen to me.
Sure.
Could happen to you.
Could happen to any of us.
Any of us.
Any of us.
But this, no, that same stopper doesn't just magically flop your butt.
It's not how it works. No.
Just accept it.
Doesn't matter which way you fall.
They're gonna know what's up there.
Yeah.
You know,
And they're going to know what's up too.
That's okay. They're fine with it.
Let them, yeah, they're right. They don't care. They don't care what you do with your time.
Yeah, just own it, dude.
They don't know you. Action figure head.
I
wonder which one.
It sounds like the body went up and the head stayed.
Well,
The head remained.
next up, action figure.
Oh, there you go.
There's the rest of it. He came back.
He's like, maybe I'll just stick it right back up here and
Yeah.
head will pop back on.
Right. That's
Oh.
never mind.
Nope.
Toilet brush. That's not what it's for. That's
Oh no!
yeah,
The
it's
toilet brush.
very, very bristly.
Oh
yeah.
god! I mean, it's probably the other end, but still,
I hope so. I hope
that's
it's not the
that's
bristly part.
That is an inherently filthy item in your bathroom.
It's true. It's true.
If you're using it.
Yeah, that's right. If it's not just for decoration. Patient complaining of rectal pain. Patient admits to inserting sex toys 6 months prior.
Okay, this guy.
6 months.
This guy was on the right track.
Yeah.
But this is the procrastination. To
And
a whole
if they're
different level.
stuck in there, you didn't have a flared base. There you go.
Not doing it right.
That's why we talk about the flared base.
And look,
it's for a reason.
Don't wait that long. Fuck.
Jesus Christ, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's
Just
there's-
take your licks, okay?
Still time.
And own it. I feel like it's more of a good.
yeah, and sex toys, multiple.
yes. Like I'll send some. I'll send some up there and
Yeah.
hopefully come back out.
Yeah, how many is exactly right? Yeah. Oh my God.
Send
Okay.
A Batman shaped one up there.
It must be. It's got to be. They have
Rescue
to-
this other sex toy.
It's the Legion of Doom. Spoon.
A spoon.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to get out the sex toys.
Do you think that there's a market for like a flared base instrument that can be used to help to an at home means to retrieve things lost in an orifice?
Yeah, it's
Like
cool.
they got like the vac, like the life vac or whatever.
It's those long things that have the little claw on the end that you push to the little plunger and the claw comes out so you
Yeah.
can grab stuff out of tight
Uh-huh.
spaces. That's exactly what that's for.
Getting stuff out of the butt.
Yeah, sure. Just put it in some straws.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cover.
It's
the
got a
little
flared
claws in
base.
silicone.
It's got a
and-
flared base.
yeah.
Yeah.
That way you don't do a lot of
You're
damage.
fine. Don't worry about it.
That would be a
You're
market.
already damaged if you're losing shit in your ass. You're already all fucked up. What are you talking about? At this point, it's are you going to total the car or are you going to repair 3/4 of its worth? Okay.
Oh, it would be a marketing and logistical legal
Oh,
nightmare
what a
trying to
mess.
sell an item
Exactly
that
right.
is meant to perform a self-medical
Right.
procedure.
Exactly
Oh,
right.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
'cause
like
you've
that's like
got
selling anesthesia,
That's it.
which is I guess called heroin.
Yeah, right. That's just true. Yes. Yeah. But I mean, like all the orifices thus far, with the exception of, I guess, the throat.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got that fold in there, but everything has a finite distance.
Yeah.
The urethra ends in the bladder. The vagina ends at the uterus.
Mhm.
But when you get into the intestinal tract, that baby keeps going.
It comes right out your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have a whole lot of space.
And you can't life vac and plunge or suck that.
This
that
is
sex
true.
toy out of
This
your butt.
is true. Yeah. You can't
you
use
can
that.
plunge it all day long.
That's
but it
right.
won't
You
get
put
through
an
the
air
guts.
hose on this side, the vacuum in the other.
It goes.
and
It's a one direction
That's
thing. It's a one way
exactly
street.
right. Just like the boy band. Vibrator egg. Patient not sure if it got passed in stool.
Oh.
Again,
Did they eat it?
eggs don't. Vibrating eggs don't go into your butt.
The fact that it's vibrating, I think, sets a.
If it's still vibrating, they should know.
It reveals. Well, yeah, it reveals the intention.
That's right. A deflated balloon.
Oh no.
A fist-sized water balloon.
Oh my.
Well, it's
See,
got a little bit of give to
It's
it.
so great because the one person had the wrong idea.
Yeah.
Like I'll fill it with air, and then it deflated. And they're like, "Oh,
Right. Yeah.
stuck now." The
Yeah.
other person was like, "If I just fill it with air, it'll just deflate. I'll
Right.
just put water." In it.
I'm going to put water in there. It's a
It'll
genius
never come back
idea.
out.
I know, it's perfect. Vegetable peeler.
I like the audacity. I know it's perfect.
It's perfect.
I know.
Vegetable
A
peeler
vegetable peeler.
Yes.
What's that doing to your?
with the blades.
Oh,
Yeah, you know.
God. I almost cut my. Well, I have like several times cut my fingers on those things.
Yeah,
If you just get your
it's
hand-
real
get your
easy.
Finger caught
It's
up in it.
real easy.
Mhm.
Crochet needle.
Oh no!
I mean,
no,
That's not a big enough flared base. Normally they have a little
it's
bit to catch the end of the rope.
It's got a point to it.
They're not that pointy.
That's unlike our show. It's got.
That's
it's got
true.
some
It's
point
exactly
to
right.
it.
Yes, yes, something. A fishing pole, maybe trying to get all this shit out.
That one makes some sense.
Yeah, it's a quote. Patient says he had a big toy stuck in his rectum. Patient states he then fell on top of it.
Uh-oh. Let's just do a butt stomp. A Super Mario 64 butt stomp. Just bam, trying to get that thing. Let's just force it through.
That's right.
It's like a nail. So when you get the nail, it gets all bent.
It's like an arrow.
You
You
try to
just
just
snap it off.
smash it through. Yep. Gotta break it all the way through. Exit wound.
Well, here's what happened from all those teeth. A comb.
Oh my god. Some of the teeth are stuck. Some came
I
out
gotta
the
get
other
rid of
side.
the rest of this comb. Well, they weren't satisfied originally. Fragrance beads.
Oh,
so
no.
there's some more of them.
Get that. Look, just get some. There's like this weird butt deodorant you can buy now. I saw on the
There
Radio
is?
Show Network. I see this
On
commercial.
the where?
It's this waspy white woman who's
Okay.
like who's like, you put this on your butt and it makes all the stink go away.
Oh yes, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
that's disgusting.
That's an old one. Yeah,
I hate it.
it's terrible. Reusable ice pack. It's from all of the shit you've had removed.
you won't
yeah.
want to reuse that one.
Exactly.
I don't
Well,
think.
glass beer bottle.
the glass is what really freaks me out
That's the worst.
because you do not want that to
That's
break.
the worst. Well, and it happens to people all the time, and
I don't remember
people
who it was.
die.
I think it was CJ sent me this video one time. Like, well, not sent it to me, but showed it to me when we were
Yeah.
young.
Yeah,
And it was like this guy sits on a jar,
yeah,
which is amazing in itself.
yeah.
Like a pickle jar, right?
Right.
It's just the video of just enough to see the feet in the frame and the jar,
Right.
and then the butt come down over it, right? And then you see it just like it all breaks, and then just drips come out,
Oh,
and
no.
you're just like, oh my god,
Oh, the
my
visceral
God, it's
reaction.
horrific.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
definitely not what you want. Well, quote, had a few beers and then placed a long wax candle into his rectum.
All right, yep. Had a few beers.
Lost his balance, fell onto the couch,
Uh-oh.
lost hold of the candle.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to hold on to this with my hand and my ass just in case I fall, because I have had a few beers.
Just had a couple
Just
beers.
want to make sure
It's
I
not
keep
making
a
me do
whole
anything weird.
handle on it. Yeah, it's not gay or anything.
You
It's
know,
it's just this candle.
It's just the
It's
candle.
been
that
looking at me all night, and I'm tired of drinking beer around this candle.
You want some of this?
Let's go outside. I'll hold you in my ass in my hand. A pill container,
Oh,
a cologne bottle. That's not use that stuff that from the
No.
commercial. Perfume bottle.
oh,
We got to get both
No.
sides.
maybe the shape's right.
That's right. Quote says girlfriend put vibrator in rectum while he was asleep.
Mm.
My girlfriend was out of
What?
town. She came back, put this vibrator in my ass, and then she went back to wherever she was away at.
Oh my goodness.
What a
What a bitch.
what a
I think you
mess.
should break up with that
That's
person.
right. Yeah, well, maybe
Especially if you're
we're gonna see how
trying
this
to
goes
blame
first.
it on
Yeah,
her.
right.
Okay? And not saying like this was a fun experiment we did.
Well, billiard ball.
Oh, there's a pool ball in every year, I think.
That's it. It really is.
Oh,
It's
God.
rough.
How do you know that you try greasing your hand up a little bit
Yeah.
and try picking up just the top of a pool ball.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Right. Or the whole thing. Try and hold it in your hand.
Yeah, try to hold it.
Yeah. And move your hand around like you got a shake weight. You're going to knock your teeth out. Next up, quote patient says he was playing with a container of athlete's foot spray and accidentally it ended up in his rectum.
Oh no.
I'm just doing a leap to
Just doing a little behind the back
just
juggle.
practicing. Oh no, I threw it right up my rectum.
Ooh, with the
God
precision,
damn.
it's a curse, really.
I'm too good. I'm too good. I've got like 14 kids. Plastic candy holder.
Oh,
I mean, maybe Pez dispenser, but not name brand.
yeah,
hopefully.
yeah. It's like Band-Aid
Right.
versus adhesive strip.
Yes. A piece of a broom handle. The rest of it got broke off, I guess.
It's like an arrow, like we
yes,
said.
that's exactly it.
Break it off and send it through.
Quote, put in butt plug, then fell asleep.
Okay.
Now, can't find butt plug.
Uh-oh.
So this person, so either they downsized in butt plug size,
Yeah.
right? Or this butt plug was not a butt plug because, again, flared base.
Well, yeah. Maybe it's the error is in the
Something-
semantics, how they're
something-
describing it.
Yeah, I think this is a poor report
So I
on their
think
behalf.
any
Or-
size butt plug
Yeah.
would have the.
Well, they all have flared
Flared
base.
base
Oh
to it,
yeah,
right?
absolutely. Like I
Because
said,
I mean, they can't be selling them without having
No.
like the absolute safety, like
Right.
the highest. How do they test that, by the way?
what do you mean? I guess they have a measurement
Do they have a person
of like
Do you-
the average butt
Is there a job you can have where you sign up to be like a
to test sex with.
Yeah. Like,
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. It's a very good job.
I love that. I love that you unequivocally have this information.
Oh, 100%.
hand.
100%.
I know without a doubt. You're right.
Every company has their own testers.
Damn, Chris,
Chris,
QA testing
get it together.
expert.
That's right.
I think I know where your next career path
A
is.
video of you saying that you're going to kill the president.
Stainless steel rod. At least it's stainless
Oh,
steel.
Well, it won't stain.
Ice cream cone.
Oh no. Oh no. Just like the nose guy.
Monopoly piece. Hopefully they did not pass go.
Maybe
This-
they're just trying to make their booty hole sweet.
it probably cost them $2 million though. So, and finally, last but not least, 2 poker chips because of a bet.
Oh my god.
There you go. You
Now-
can have these chips if you jam them up your ass.
It's either for business or pleasure, but
That's
one of those
right.
two reasons is why you're getting
One-
something stuck up your
One
butt.
way or the other, you lose.
That's
okay?
right. You lose.
That's all you got to remember.
Get flared-based poker chips.
Flared based poker chips to play with. I mean, what kind of game is this?
Yeah.
What kind of
Amateurs.
back alley?
What do you think this is, Atlantic City?
Exactly right.
Come on.
Get it together. Get it together here, folks.
Mm-mm.
So that's it. That's the Orpheus report for this
The
year
year
for 2022 is a wrap officially. Now that we've let you know everything that got stuck inside of people.
And now that
last
Barbara
year.
Walters is gone, hard-hitting news like this
This-
is scarce.
and
Few and far between.
this list is going to get a lot shorter
That's
because
true.
little is it known, she was a serial pool ball boofer there.
They call it cue ball pooper. Boofer.
That's right.
She thinks she's rotting in hell.
She talked like that because she had a whole rack of pool balls up her rectum.
You can play nine ball with my butthole.
You jangle her around, it's just a whole bunch of clicking and clack. It sounds like a bunch of horses are coming.
My husband fucked me in the ass last week. He scratched
Twice.
on the 8th.
It's all about the order. It's all about the order.
Oh.
But until we'll order something else
Yeah.
for this year. We'll see what happens. But until then, we'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And that's it, folks. See you next time.
we'll see you next week.
Next week. The year has already started, so we can't use that joke until the end of the year.
That's true. Damn it. Got a whole year to pass.
That's right. We'll write ourselves a sticky note.
Yeah.
Just don't stick it up your ass.
Yes, do it. We need content for next year.
But please, we need the list. We need the list. This is the only thing that we have. All right. All right, internet people, which is, I think, Juan and Allison.
Back
They-
down to
they
the-
stuck it out.
Back down to the employees.
Stuck it out. That's right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
There you go. The Orpheus Report, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, really. But
Yeah, but
it's all over now.
thankfully.
That's
I
it.
just can't imagine getting stuff stuck in you. Like that's
It's
that's the most panic-inducing thing I can think of.
And that only makes it worse because you get nervous and that
Well,
makes
yeah,
all your
you're
muscles clench.
You're like, oh God,
It's-
how am I gonna get this
It's
out?
gone. Yep. That's it. Oh well. We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Get us stuck in you next week.
That's right.